Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Happy Hour Deals. This is where we use our jazz hands. Why? Because we are making huge savings on your favourite brands and products right here for the next hour. So you are in the right place. Happy Hour is a way of saving money and also getting products that perhaps you've always wanted and now you can actually afford. We're going to get started with item number 688960. We really are jumping in to happiness here because we've got the wonderful Sarah Davies. What we love about Sarah is she's so passionate about crafting. It really is. And this is a limited edition. And that's what we love about the products from Sarah. That limited edition means that you can get this home and you can start creating those wonderful cards. You've got stamps in here, you've got 2 embossing folders, and you've got this beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful ribbon right there, all colour coordinated as well. We're already allocating. We are busy. You love Sarah Davies, but take a look at the saving. Yes, you're saving £40 today. That's better than half price, and that's why we call this Happy Hour Deals. Just £24.92 plus your £2.99 P&P will get your Sarah Signature Glamour Fabulous collection delivered directly to you. What we're going to do is take you through the different stamps that we've got available to you, and I'm going to show you the beautiful quality as well. So this is your flourishing corner. You can see there on the front how it looks, but let me pick this up and turn this around because it's all about the quality of that stamp, and you're certainly getting quality here. That is beautiful. We'll create some gorgeous corners, whether it's the bottom of your cards or flipping over in at the top. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got that one right there. Let me pop this round. Then we have got next to that, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at this French fan. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the detail, plenty of detail in there as well. You'll be able to create some gorgeous cards with that. You might be able to put some glitter on there. A beautiful way of using that. So that's your French fan. Oh, we like this. Fabulous. We love that word. It's a great word to use, and it's great to put on a card as well because it means the person you're giving it to is fabulous, and we all love to tell our friends and family that they're fabulous. So we get that sentiment included. There you go. And we also get congratulations. So maybe you want to use congratulations, you're fabulous. And again, let me just turn this around. What I like about that is the angle that it's going in. I think that's wonderful, but of course you can use that straight as well. Fabulous, fabulous die. Okay, so those are the ones across the top, and then we've got more for you. Remember, this is a happy hour deal. You're saving £40, just £24.92 for all of what you're getting right here. Now we've got your Venetian mirror. Look at this detail. Now, I was in an antique shop over the past couple of days. I've had a couple of days off and I was in an antique shop. I felt very at home. But I was looking for mirrors, and there was a mirror like this. It was absolutely gorgeous. Now, let me turn this around to show you the detail again that you're getting with your die. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Now, yes, I mean, a sentiment would look absolutely fabulous in the middle of that, or maybe a picture of somebody. Maybe. That would look really nice, would it not? For your scrapbooking. So let me turn that back around. So you get that included as well. Everything's coming together. And then you've got your flourishing frame. Easy for me to say at this time of day. But the detail in this, isn't that lovely? With the sentiment in the middle there, it really will look gorgeous. Let me turn this around again to show you, because that's the picture on the front, but let's spin it round and show you the true size of that. Isn't that gorgeous? Quality and detail, time and time again. Sarah Davies is so passionate about craft, so passionate about what, oh, she brings you. There you go, breathing a little bit too hard on there. But you are getting everything included in that price. You're saving £40 today. That is better than half price, but we're still not done. Those are your dies. Now you have your organza ribbon here, and you can see that 3 metres, and it's 1 inch in width. So if I just pick this up and show you, fabulous, beautiful colour. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? You can see the shimmer on that as well. You see that? Beautiful, love, love, love that colour. It'd actually go with my shirt. Or a blouse, as we like to call it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful colour. But we're not stopping there. We are then going to give you these 2 embossing folders. Now, these match perfectly with the dies. You'll see there's a little square one there. Now, that's 2.5 inches square, which is fabulous. and then you've got a 1 inch in width strip. Now let me just turn this around and give you a better idea, because you could use that for your borders. That's about 8 inches long. Yeah, I think this is fabulous, I really do, and you're saving £40. This is a happy hour deal. It's better than half price. 688,960. It will go back up to £64.92 in 55 minutes time. Wow. So here is the time to get your deals. If you're thinking about buying these as a gift for somebody, can you imagine their face when they open all of this and think to themselves how much money you've spent on them? But you'll know that you've made that saving. Now, we are incredibly busy on this particular deal. How much of the stock? Since the top of the hour? Wow. How long? Right, we've only had 5 minutes and we're approaching a quarter of the stock. Yeah, so you do need to get onto this one because we are busy. You're saving more than half price. It's better than half price. Right, we're going to move on because we're already busy for that. Now, you're making a huge saving on this one as well. These are beautiful dies, and what these will allow you to do is create a whole card just like that. For £14.98, you're getting both of them, not just one. Not just one, you're getting both of these for £14.98. Look at that saving. You are saving £35 today. This price will go back up to £49.98 at the end of the happy hour deal. So here is the time to get these wonderful dies. Now I'm going to turn them around individually because the detail is beautiful. So if you want to create a card for somebody, it might be that you don't have much time, or it might be you want to create a beautiful card with this stamp only. You can, because you've got all of that detail in there with that gorgeous chandelier. Isn't that beautiful? It really, really is. And such a wonderful way of creating a card. It's going to emboss beautifully. £14.98, but it's the saving you want to look at there. That's what happy hour is all about, making savings, saving money, and then using that money elsewhere to buy even more from us. So you're saving £35 today. Now these are supposed to be £24.99 each, but you're getting both of them for £14.98. It is better than half price. So you're not even paying the price of one and you're getting two. So again, the detail in this, I think that's beautiful, isn't it? Candelabra. You could use this, oh, this would make a beautiful wedding card. It really would. You could create your own wedding stationery. I think that would be just beautiful. It really would. So it could be a wedding, it could be an anniversary. Anniversary would be really nice. It could be for the Festival of Lights, for Diwali maybe, because we've got the candles there depicting light. It could be for Hanukkah as well. It could be for Christmas time. You could make it personal to you. It could be personal to someone else, but absolutely beautiful detail. We're not just getting one though, we are getting two. Normally £24.99 for one. You're paying £14.98 for two. You are saving £35. 974814, that's the item number. So with the money that you're saving on here, what else will you buy from us during the happy hour show? Now, please remember, these will go up at the end of the hour. So happy hour, we've got all of these great prices just for happy hour, then the prices will go back up. So these will be going back up to £49.98, which is a great price for this beautiful, beautiful die set, but you're paying better than half price. Right, let's move on, because we are busy, busy, busy. Now, we have got something rather special. You're getting 19 dies for £19.99. That's a lot of nines, but it is well worth it, because what we're creating here is a beautiful, beautiful side stepper. So it's a side stepper card, absolutely gorgeous. So you're getting all the elements that you need in the die set. And do you know what? I think I've got that upside down. So I'm going to be cheeky and turn it the other way. Are you ready? We're going to flip. There you go. So sidestepping cards are just beautiful. They really are. And it's something just a little bit different to give somebody. And using these dies as well, you can create some great effects. So you get that magnetic sheet, so it keeps them all together, which is perfect, because you do get 19 altogether. But also, we get our side stepper booklet. Let me show you this. I'm going to pop that back down. And it's with this that you've got all the information you need Let's just open this up to show you. There you go. So all the information you need to create that card. So you can see now exactly what we're going to start to create with our side stepper dies. You're saving £15 today on this. 742148. Let's just turn this again. Just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, normally this is £34.99, and the price will go back up at the end of happy hour to that price. So this is the time to get your fabulous deals, saving £15. So if you've always wondered how side steppers cards are created, this is how it's done. So you get the booklet included. That's right there for you. It's easy to follow, step by step. Do you like that side stepper booklet step? I'll shut up. Yeah, thank you, thank you. That's why it's called Happy Hour. Well, I try and make it happy with the jokes. But this really is a great deal. It's just £19.99. 742148. So you get the worker die that will cut and score, so you don't need to measure. And then you get all these decorative dies on the side right here, saving £15 today. The best way to shop, as always, is the web, so you can check out your baskets with this happy hour deals. Right, we're moving on, because we've got so much to show you in this happy hour show. These are gorgeous sentiments, these really are, and you can create so many wonderful effects with these, whether you're using your glitter or whether you cut them out in your metallic cards. So we're getting the whole lot. All 6, all 3. Let's go, let's start here. Well, you might go for all 6 because the price is so good. Buy 2 sets. So we're starting with the first set, which are these 3 just here. So let me just move those over for you. Okay. Now, with these, we can create some wonderful sentiments. There's just £13.48, but you're saving £13.49. So you are making savings, half price. 801915. Let me just show you some of the samples that we've got here. So this could be just for you. Isn't that lovely? Let me just move that away. You can see the detail that you're getting in there. So if you've got the kinetic base dies, you can use these perfectly. They're designed for those inside. But you can use them on their own. Yeah, you can use them for anything. Absolutely, just for you. Could be Christmas, could be a birthday, could be a thank you, just for you. So isn't that beautiful? So I'll show you that one there. And then we've got the glitter in reverse here, so you can see a different style effects. That's with the glitter on the sentiment, and this is the glitter in the background. That's really nice, isn't it? Today's the day. Is today the day you will get this deal? I'm sure it is, because it's half price. I'm going to show you another one, so let me pop that down. And this one is just for you at home. It says, hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. How are ya? No disrespect to anyone that talks like that. I personally don't know anyone that talks like that. I don't know why I'm now going into that accent, which will change in a moment to another style. Do apologise. Hello, this is Hochanda. My name is Janice Phillips. Great to have your company. This is your happy hour. You're making a savings is half price. So this is your diamond swing sentiments from Desire. So 801915. Saving. Right, we're going to move over now, because we have got more available, and these are half price as well. So these 3 come as a deal for you, and these are the circles. So circle sentiments, you might want to go for both sets. It really is a great price. If it's half price, why don't you go for both? Again, let me pick these up and show you. So we've got Sending My Love, and that's lovely, isn't it? You can use that in various different ways, and they're a really good size as well. Really good size for those. £13.48. Here's a good idea. We've got Sparkle on Sparkle next. Let me pick that up. Sparkle on Sparkle. But you can mix and match, of course, your cards. You can do anything you like. But a little bit of Sparkle on Sparkle for special friends. Isn't that lovely? Really is. And then we have got my favourite phrase. Let's celebrate. There's always time to celebrate, isn't there? And you'll be celebrating today with the savings that you are making during our happy hour. That's what happy hour is all about here on Hochanda, but the prices will be going back up at the top of the hour. So come 4 o'clock, these prices will be going back up. So for instance, this set of 3 is £13.48, but at the top of the hour, the price will go back up to £26.97. So if you want these for half price, pop them in your basket and check out. Right, let's move on. metallic, that is a new word, I've just made it up, metallic pens. Now we've sold out of these many times, and you can see why. It's an excellent set. They're all together in this fabulous tin as well, and they're just £9.99. You're saving £3 today. Now you're getting 12 different coloured pens, and what I'll do is I'm going to show you the colours on the card, because you can see them on the front, but I'm going to pop this in the front. Let's just have a look at the different colours that you've got and the different shine that you get, because these work perfectly on your dark card. Can you see that? Absolutely gorgeous. So different colours for you to use in various different ways. Works perfectly on that dark card. These are your Spectrum Noir set of 12. You're getting 12 pencils. Normally £12.99, so you're getting a great deal here. I think these would make an excellent gift, I really do. Or if you want to top up your pencils, again, a great gift for yourself. And it works out to be about 83 pence per pencil. I'm going to open these up and show you. They do come in a lovely, professional-looking tin. Yeah, should we do some drawing? Let's do it. So there you go. There's all your pens in there, your metallic pens. Let me move them that way so you can see. Now, yes, funnily enough, I was just going to do some free hand drawing on the card, if you want. Okay, let me go for green. I did nearly go for the pink. I'm going to go for the lovely fuchsia style purple colour. And what else? Should I go for gold? Yes. So those are the ones I'm leaving behind in the tin. Now, shall I draw upside down or towards me? Shall I draw upside down? I might as well. Let's just have. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. So I've picked out 3 of the different metallic pens, and you'll see as I start to draw on the black card how wonderful they are. So there you go. Can you see that really stands out instantly? I'm just going to go back over that line as well. Nice little wiggle there. Oh yeah, I'm doing this upside down. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. See, this actually doesn't really matter whether it's upside down or not, so I was very clever with my choice. So we'll just put some little veins in there. There you go. So that's a really nice green. I'll just lift this up so you can see it. There you go. Do you see that? Those metallic pencils. Right, I'm going to go for the purple now, so we'll do that. We'll do a little swirl at the top, and then we'll just do that, and what we'll do is start to build up a beautiful rose little flower. There you go. And then we might add just some gold bits in there, why not? There you go. Not brilliant at highlighting, but you can see what we've got there with the different colours there. There you go. You see that? I went to the art school of JP. So there you go. There's a rose. But it is with those metallic pencils, and it's so easy to use as well. Your roses will differ from mine, but it does look beautiful. But what we can use these pencils with, of course, are our colouring pads. Now, we'll change the details on the screen for the colouring pads. I'm going to place that there. Now, you're getting all 3 pads included. Now, these are beautiful. I'm going to pick one up instantly because you've got to see inside of here. Now, oh, let me get the one at the top. That's open. There you go. Now, you could just use these for fun, for relaxing. Colouring is such a great way of just taking your mind off things, but you can also use them for your card making and your backgrounds as well. So you can see there we have got those beautiful, we've got Moroccan Live, Floral Bouquet and Victorian Steampunk. And you can see, oh, look at that beautiful paisley there. Think about the different colours that you're going to use. Maybe you're going for the pencils that are on the happy hour deals, and you're going for these pads as well. Now, how many sheets do you get in here? You're getting 16 pages in each pad. 16 different pages, so 48 sheets in total for £13.98. You're making that saving of £6.99. 29 pence per sheet. Now, you might think, Janice, you are very intelligent at maths, working all that out, but I've got the lovely Lottie in my ear, my producer. She says hello, and she's working it out for me, so please don't think I'm a master at maths. I was never really good at maths at school. I tried. What was your favourite subject? Maybe you can email in. Maybe it was art. Maybe it was art. Maybe it was. And if it was art, it'd be a great way for going for these metallic pencils and these pads as well. The details for the pads are on the screen right there. £6.99 saving. and that's only for another 40 minutes. The price will go up, but I think these are an excellent gift for somebody or for yourself. So you can use these to colour in, and you can use them as your backgrounds on your cards as well. Absolutely spectacular. You're saving £6.99 today. Your item number's there, 702632. Give us a call or go to the website, and that would be the easiest way to order. Right. We've got something rather special. Let me open my arms right here. Now, if you're new to crafting, this is going to be perfect for you. I can't believe the price in this. It's absolutely incredible. So, £14.97. What a great deal. For not just one, not just two, but 3 magazines. But that's not all you're getting, okay? So you're getting the wonderful inspiration magazines, but you're getting everything else down the front as well as a bonus. Yes! Everything else down the front as a bonus, and these relate to the projects in the magazines. So you're getting £150 worth of bonus gifts, 50 per magazine. Again, if you want to split these up and give them as a gift to somebody, you can, or you might want to keep for yourself. So all of those projects relate to the magazines. Let me just pick one of these magazines. I'll pick all 3 up and show you. Oh, my 2 favourite people on the front here. Snowman and... No, I'm only kidding. The lovely Sarah Davis and the lovely Leanne. Look at that. Can't wait to see Leanne. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to see Sarah as well. So we open this up. We can see the contributors right there. And there's the lovely Fiona. She was on earlier on. I think she's on later on as well on Hochanda. So that's fantastic. So you get to meet the team, which is really nice. And you've got lots of different projects in here. So this is from Jo. You've got everything that you need. She'll tell you everything you need. She'll take you through the projects step by step as well. Sorry, Annie. Yes. Now, each project has different skill levels, which is brilliant, because you might see a project and think, I really want to do that, but you can take a look at the skill level, and if you think to yourself you're not quite there yet, you can wait and practice, or do you know what, just take your time and have a go. That's what crafting is all about. All the information you need is right here. So that's one of the magazines, and with this magazine you get £50 worth of bonus materials as well, so you can create. And remember, there you go, we're so busy, and remember, with all of the... There you go. Oh, yes, let me show you this. CD-ROMs. Are you ready? Double. There you go. Double CD-ROM. Double! Double, 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 double. No. Over 1,000. Some of them are over 1,000 printable elements. That's amazing. And some are tutorials as well. So you've got your printable, yeah, elements. Over 1,000. Wow. And the one in the middle is a pictorial tutorial. There you go. 90 minutes of step-by-step. Isn't that brilliant? Yeah, the Big Score tutorial. And that's with Sarah. So, oh, and then we've got a Spectrum Noir tutorial. We've got our stamps down there, embossing folders. Everything you need, really. Let's have another look at these magazines as well. So that was one with Sarah and Leanne on the front. Oh, lovely Sarah and Sheena. Yes, we love Sheena. So again, another fabulous magazine. Oh, look at that, cute Christmas. Lots of different projects in there, step by step as well. But you get the materials for some of the projects in the magazines. This is such great value for money. Oh, look at this. You know, I've got a fox that's coming to the garden every night. And my sister's got some rabbits, and it's trying to dig into the rabbits. But it's okay, everyone, it's okay. We've got concrete at the bottom, so the fox won't get through. But foxes, I just love foxes, I really do. I live in Leicestershire, so that's our emblem, really, the fox. So that's why I love them. Just moving through. Again, you've got different times on the projects, different ability levels as well, but you know what, just have a go. Isn't that fabulous? So that's another one of your magazines, so you're getting £50 worth of bonus materials with that. And we have got our third one. Let's just open this again, just to show you. Ooh, here we go. And this one is the summer. So we've got summer, autumn and winter. So we saw winter, we saw autumn, and now we're into the summer. There you go. Beautiful projects, great designs, and of course Sarah and the team taking you through each project step by step. And with each of the magazines, you're getting £50 worth of material. So that works out, you're getting all 3 for this price. It works out to be £150 worth of bonus materials. So £14.97. You're saving £15 today. I think this is exceptional value for money. I really, really do. And you're getting everything right here. We're giving it a big crafting hug. Everything right here included. So if you're new to crafting, this is perfect. This is perfect. You're saving £15. The price for all of this will go back up at the top of the hour because this is happy hour. So you don't need to choose. You're hearing us right. You're getting everything included. Congratulations to everyone taking advantage of this happy hour deal. 263466 is the item number. You can give us a call on that national rate, or you can head to the website. That's the easiest way to order. I love this set. I think it's perfect. We're moving on. Here we go. Now, these are your sparkle pens. These are fabulous. You need to give them a bit of a vigorous shake. Now, these are full of glitter, micro pigments. I'll give that one a shake as well because you're getting 3 included. Okay, now I'll just move those out the way. Now, if I open one of these up and pop that to the side, you'll see that you've got this flexible nylon brush. So it looks like a hard nib, doesn't it? But when you actually put it on the paper, you see that? It's like that flexible tip. So lots of different techniques that you could do for this. Now, what this is mess-free glitter, because the glitter's in there. You can see that. You can colour, you can embellish, you can accent, or you can just lay down that glitter, making your paper sparkle. Now, the more it dries, the more it sparkles, because of course the water is the carrier of the glitter there, and so that will evaporate. Isn't that beautiful? So the more it dries, you see, the glitter's in with the water. But when the water evaporates, it looks even more glittier. There you go. Now, if you're using stamps and you're using the right inks, and if you're using the right inks, you would have watched Let Leslie Loose earlier on. If not, you can watch that show on repeat, but not yet. Wait for your happy hour to end, or watch it later on. But you can use these as water brushes, so you can actually bring out the detail, and it allows you to bring out the colour. But so, look at that. Aren't they beautiful to use? So it's not a hard tip. You can see that. You see that brush there, which is brilliant. Now, this is an incredible deal for 3 of these sparkle glitter pens. They are beautiful, but they're brushes, you see? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just £8.99 on that freedom price. That's delivered. Can you see that sparkle starting to happen now? Isn't that gorgeous? £8.99. That includes your P&P. Such a great deal. If you were not a freedom member, then what you can do is become a freedom member, and it's just 88888. Pop that into your basket. You'll make incredible savings, and all your P&P is included. So it is well worth becoming a freedom member. So you're getting 1, 2, you're getting 3 of your pens in this pack, which are fabulous. What are you going to do with yours? Have a think, but don't think for too long, because we're incredibly busy for these. The price will go back up. You're saving £3, so I think that's well worth adding to your crafting basket. Okay, so let me pop those. Now we've got the gilding wax. Now this is rather special. Am I going to do this on the black card? I think I'll do it on the black. I could do it on the black, yeah, because it will show up. Okay. Right, let me open this up for you. Now, look at that. Isn't that lush? Absolutely beautiful. Now, this is going to work on your woods. It's going to work on your papers. It's going to really bring out the details. So if you've got anything wooden, or something that you've embossed, for example, this will really bring out the detail and just add something extra special. This is your Pebeo gliding wax. It's a 30mm pot gilding wax. I said gliding because you can see it glide in a moment over the paper. Now I'm just going to put, I'm going to put a tiny bit. Oh, I've put a lot. I've put quite a lot. Uh-oh. Let's just put, yeah, but I like it. But I can just lightly do it. There you go. You see that? Oh, this is nice to play with. That could be golden hair. I'll lift that up, you'll see that. See that? It's like someone's golden hair. Now, once this is dry, you can actually buff it up a little more, because it's very... Inside here, there are very, 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 very fine metal particles, okay? And that's coated in a wax, and that's why you get that wonderful finish. It looks great on wood, it looks great on your papers, it looks great on your fingers as well. You know when you polish metal and you get that kind of wax to polish metal? Well, it's pretty much, it's similar to that in the texture, but of course you get this lovely, there you go, look at that. Now, I didn't put a lot on my finger, but a lot is coming off. It does go an incredibly long way. You see that? Love that. Love that. I could play with this for hours. But unfortunately, I don't have hours, because the price for this is going up at the top of the hour. Just let me do a little bit more, and then I won't need a wipe to get that off my hand. Look at that. It's gone. But we've got all of that detail there. Beautiful shimmer in that. So extra mega, mega fine metal particles in that wax. And that means you can embellish and create so much with that. 30mm pot, you get £9.99. You are saving 310013. Okay, so that is your gilding wax. Now, yes, in the earlier hour we were talking about stick and spray. You know, with your stamps, and they're unmounted and you're cutting them up, you can use these so you can get them onto your blocks if you want to. Let me just move that out of the way for you, and then I shall bring in these two little guys. Now this is your stick and spray and your stick and stay. Now this is for paper. Crafter's Companion Do one, I said that word, for fabric, but this is for paper, okay, so don't get them mixed up. These are for paper and for your stamps. Now, stick and stay is permanent, so that is your stick and stay, that's permanent, and this one, stick and spray, it's, yeah, you can wipe that off and you can just use that again. So two of those available to you. You're saving £4, £9.98. So if you are using this, it makes it tacky. So if you've cut out your rubber stamp and you've got your block and you want to put that on, spray this onto the block or onto the back of your rubber stamp, place that on the block, and then you can move it off. It'll just keep tacky. So that's what that does. But this one is permanent. So that's stick and stay. If you do spray it and you think, right, I want to move it, you do have a bit of what Lottie calls, our lovely producer, a little bit of wiggle time. I like that. We all like a bit of wiggle time, don't we? This gives you a chance to reposition it. You've got about 2 minutes, but so your stick and stay is permanent, and your stick and spray, you can manoeuvre your rubber stamps, makes it a little tacky. So these are an ideal partnership. £9.98. We're very busy for these, and you get £4 off today. That price will go back up at the top of the hour. This is your happy hour deals on Hochanda. That's why you're saving. And some of the prices that we've got available for you are better than half price. Right, we're going to take a look at Crafter's Inspiration now to give you a few ideas of what you can do.
Crafter's Inspiration, the all-in-one craft magazine brought to you by Crafter's Companion. Inside this winter issue, you'll find lots of fantastic festive designs to create using your craft kit. This issue includes some gorgeous crafty goodies. Fans of die cutting will be excited to see that we've got a Desire Snowflake border die, plus an exclusive Build a Snowman die set from the Sarah Signature Cute Christmas collection. A versatile Christmas Village embossing folder that's perfect for your quick makes. A Sheena Douglas stamp set featuring pretty poinsettias and beautiful bells to add a traditional touch to your designs. And finally, you have a CD-ROM twin pack. We have the Crafter's Inspiration CD, which features hundreds of printable Christmas elements, and a Spectrum Wire Tips and Tutorials CD-ROM, giving you some handy advice on how to get the best out of your Spectrum Wire pens. This is gloriously packed with over 70 projects for you to try, such as these 10 super speedy designs perfect for creating easy cards, gifts and home decor projects. Let's celebrate our 12th birthday in style with a fabulous cake comprised of gift boxes. Put a retro twist on your Christmas this year with our top pick of products from the talented Sheena Douglas. Plus there's over £1,000 worth of prizes to be won, including the brand new black and gold Sarah Signature collection. So make sure you get hold of your copy of Crafter's Inspiration issue 16, on sale now.
good afternoon. If you've just joined us, we're halfway through happy hour. Look at that time, we've only got 25 minutes and 15 seconds left. And after that time, the prices on the show today will go back to their normal prices, because during happy hour we do jazz hands. We've got some amazing deals. Now, stock does prove to be a problem sometimes, and half the stock of this deal has gone already. It's from Sarah Davis. It's Sarah's signature Glamour Fabulous collection, and it really is fabulous. It really is fabulous. Now, Sarah normally does one run of her limited editions, and when it's gone, it's gone. And that's why this is proving so popular. Sarah is so passionate about crafting that we're coming out with so many different ways to enhance your crafting experience, and this is a beautiful way. But look at the price you're saving, £40 today. £40! Imagine what you can do with that saving. That is huge. So for £24.92 today, you are getting everything that you see before you. So let's go through individually exactly what you've got. So your flourishing corner, these are your dies. And if you take a look at that, you can see the beautiful detail that we've got in there. But I'm going to pick this up and turn it around, because we like to see how big it is. And look at that. That is a lovely detail. Gorgeous size as well. So that's great for your corners. And that works out to be, yep, 5 centimetres. So really good size on that one. Let me just turn that around. Now, this is your French fan. We all love a French fan, don't we? Look at that. Beautiful, gorgeous detail of the tassels at the bottom as well. That's the added extra detail that Sarah always delivers. So that is your decorative metal die. It is your French fan. Again, let's turn this around because we all like to know the size. Beautiful, beautiful detail. Wow, 6.5 centimetres. Now let me take this and turn this around because you're getting more. There you go. Now, we all know somebody or something that is fabulous, so we need the word fabulous. And this really is fabulous. Again, let me turn this around to show you. There you go, beautiful. So you're getting this die as well included, and you're saving £40. Let me pop that round. And we also have congratulations and jubilations. Well, no, it's just congratulations. But that's, yeah, that's quite a long die, but that's really nice. I like the angle of that. Congratulations. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect. Let me turn this around. I wonder what is the longest word? No, that's that. There's a Welsh town that I can't pronounce, but my dear friend Howard can always do it with goch 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 at the end. I can't think of the whole thing, but I'm going to move on. Sorry, I digress. We have got this Venetian mirror. Look at again, it's the detail that Sarah delivers. It's a limited edition as well, so when it's gone, it's gone. If you really like this, I would definitely go for this particular deal today. 688,960. It's only £24.92, but just above that, you'll see something that says special price. You're saving £40. Look at the usual price, £64.92. That's what you'll pay if you order this after 4 o'clock today. That is what you'll pay. That's the price. But this is happy hour, so order it now, and that's what so many of you are doing. We've got this flourishing frame, 13 centimetres square. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me just lift that up. Beautiful detail on that. Put your sentiments inside there. You could maybe pop a picture in the middle if you want to and just use it as a frame. It really is beautiful. Now, that's not everything. Those are your dies. We've got this gorgeous ribbon. I'm going to pick this up. You've got 3 metres and it's 1 inch in width. But look at the quality of that. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Really nice colour as well as we head towards the spring. Beautiful. Okay, let me just place that down there. So you're getting that included as well. And then there's more. Then there's more. You get 2 embossing folders. Now, one of them right there, you can see, is 2.5 inch square. And then we've got that gorgeous border, which is about 8 inches long. There you go. Let's turn that around to show you. Now, you're getting 2 embossing folders. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies, and then you're getting the ribbon as well. But more importantly, you're saving £40. Right, we're approaching 2/3 of this. We need to move on. We're incredibly busy. If it's in your basket, please check out. I don't want you to miss out on that. Now, we're going to change the details on the screen because we're going to show you create a card, and you're making a huge saving on this as well. You're paying just £14.98 for 2. Now, normally, for that one there, it would be £24.99. And for that one there, that would be £24.99. But this is happy hour, so this is the deal. For 2, you're only paying £14.98, which means you are saving £35. Let's look at the detail on this, because we can see the pictures, we can see the cards that you can create with this one singular die, but you want to see the quality of the die. Let's do it. Let's turn this one round first. Beautiful, gorgeous chandelier. Isn't this lovely? Now, if you were to make a chandelier like this, it would cost a lot of money. That's a big chandelier in someone's house. But it's a beautiful design. This would be nice for a wedding. It'd be nice as an anniversary, I think. It could be nice as an invitation to a special occasion or a special party, or, as our lovely director Joe says, a soiree. What is a soiree? It's a party. Oh, they're saying they're going to throw one for my 30th next year. Oh, missed the boat completely. But such great deals, and you're saving money. You're saving £35. It is a special price. You're getting both. So that's one. Let's turn the other one round and show you that as well. These candelabras, absolutely beautiful. You can use these in so many different ways, so many different occasions, and you will create a whole card from just one die, or a whole card from this die. You're getting 2 for £14.98. It is madness, but it is your happy hour deal, and we've only got 18 minutes and about 30, there you go, oh, 2 seconds on the show, and that time is tick, 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 ticking down. So we need to move on, because we have got more for you on the show, and we don't want you to miss out. We're busy all across the board. Now, this is like a deconstruction die, so let me just show you, because what you can create with here is a side stepper. So no measuring with this. Everything you need to create this side stepper card, you'll see that, is right there. It's a beautiful card, something a little bit different maybe. Maybe you've never used or created or received a side stepper card. Well, now you can make one and make all the difference. So you've got your sentiments there, and they're all there. Blessed birthday wishes, thinking of you, and some lovely gorgeous little borders there to boot. And these are all on a magnetic card as well, so it keeps them all in place. So you don't need to measure or cut any panels, because they're all done for you. You've got these 2 elements as well just here. Now, if you're thinking, OK, that's great, we've got the dies, I can see on there how we do it, but can I really create this when I get this home? Of course you can, because we've got the booklet for you, which is great. And in here you've got everything you need to start to create your side stepper card. So you can see there the different elements that you're going to use, step by step. So there you go, step 1, step 2, step 3. Turn this over, you can see now how it's going to look. And then, of course, you can colour, you can drop a background in, embellish it however you like. But all of your instructions, they're really easy to follow, but you are going to make some magnificent cards for your friends and family. You're saving £15 on this today, £19.99. Remember, the price goes up to the usual price of £34.99 at the top of the hour. So if you want to go for that, please be quick. You're saving £15. Let's move on. Now, these are your diamonds. Oh, yes, your diamond swing sentiments. Now, these were designed for the kinetic cards, but you know what? You can use these just on their own. And you're getting 3 different designs here. So we've got, oh, just for you, 3.5-inch square. So let me just move that away, just so you can see. So that's your die just there. You can use any papers you like, but we've got glitter on glitter with this one, which looks absolutely fantastic, beautiful. So that's just for you. We've also got Today's the Day, and today's the day that you are going to bag that bargain, because this is your happy hour. So today's the day. Let me just move that away just so you can see the details, see how lovely that is. And then our favourite, this is from us to you. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? So you can have that, yeah, in the diamond shape. See that? Yeah, you can have it square, but diamond is lovely, isn't it? So £13.48, 801915. You can get those 3 in a set if you want to for that price, but we've also got the circles as well. And these are lovely. Oh, now with your saving you're making, why don't you go for these? So you can buy 2 sets if you want to. Let's Celebrate is one of them, which is just here. Again, I love the font on here, which is really nice. Let me just take this away from the background so you can see. There you go. Let's Celebrate. You can put whatever background you like and use whatever papers you like. So there's Let's Celebrate. Let me pop this down a moment because I need both hands to pick the other one up, so I've got it caught. Sorry, that's my fault. Sending My Love, which I am, and we do here at Hochanda to you. And one of my favourites that we use so often in the corridors here at Hochanda, Special Friend. Oh, Special Friend. £13.48, you're saving £13.49. So you can go for a set of 3, and with your saving, why don't you go for the other set of 3? Great way to grab yourself a bargain throughout the happy hour detail. Sorry, we're changing the details now. Happy hour detail, happy hour. These are lovely. I love these. Your metallic pens. They come to you in this really nice box as well. So again, if it's a gift or you just like to be keep yourself organised, I think this is fabulous. You're getting 12 pieces as well. You've got your spectrums there, your Spectrum Noir, different colours. But let me show you on a dark piece of card exactly what you are getting. I'm going to place that in front. So this is how they look on darker cards, and this is how they're supposed to be used as well. So you've got those gorgeous colours, metallic pens that you can use, create, design, draw, colour in. Absolutely fantastic. £9.99, you're saving £3. That price will go back up to £12.99 at the top of the hour, so I would definitely recommend you go for this. And I will now just open this up to show you. Look at that. So neat. Oh, very professional. I love a bit of neatness, but you know what? I've got a bit of OCD, so what I might do is just keep spinning these round so you can see. Yeah, because it's just me. There you go. Just spin those round. Amuse yourselves at home. It's just me. It's just what I like. When I open my pencils, there you go. I do think they look nice as well. So you've got all the beautiful colours there. You can see the colours that you... Oh, there you go. Well done. This is Jo and myself working together. We make a great team. Beautiful colours in there. And again, you're getting 12 different colours. Metallic pens look so beautiful on dark cards. And you might want to use these with our next item. It is a match made in heaven. And that's these beautiful 6-inch squared pencil pads. But they're not just any old pencil pads. Let me just pick this up and show you. You can use these just to colour in if you want to, as a relaxation. But what's beautiful about these, when you use them with those metallic pens, they're going to look fabulous as backing cards, aren't they? So with this set, you have got 16 different pages in each booklet. Okay, and you are getting Moroccan Life, Floral Bouquet and Victoria Steampunk. Just beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous designs. And when you're using those metallic pens, just look fantastic. Because this is happy hour, you might be able to afford to go for the pens and the pads all at the same time, because you're saving, saving, saving. We're saving £6.99 on these pads. The usual price is £20.97. It will go back to that price at 4 o'clock. But during happy hour, £13.98. So go for your pads and maybe go for your pencils as well, because it's a great way, it's a great combination, it's a great gift. Right, we're exceptionally busy. We're going to move on. We've got more to show you. This is an incredible deal. Clear the throat, open the arms, and show you everything you're getting. You won't believe this. I don't believe it still. £14.97. You're getting 1, 2, 3 different magazines, and you're getting all of the bonus materials as well. So with each magazine, you're getting £50 worth of bonus materials to create the projects that you have inside the magazines. So altogether, for £14.97, you are getting £150 worth of bonus gifts. That means when you're perusing and going through those magazines and seeing those amazing projects, you can create them, which are incredible. So Crafters Inspiration magazines, you're getting 14, 15 and 16, which is your winter, autumn and summer. So many beautiful projects in here. You see you've got some CD-ROMs as well. So we've got your stamps down the front, we've got some dies as well, we've also got, with your CD-ROMs as well, gives you a chance to watch step by step, and you're also getting, what was that, so much I can't see, round. You're getting some border dies there, wow, foil transfers which are down the front there, and down the front just there, okay, which are brilliant, and you can just take the paper off, you're getting quite a few of those. Let me pick that up, you see that? Yeah, those are stamps. Yeah, so you're getting those stamps there, see? Brilliant. The dies in the middle. Now, you're getting a 3D embossing folder, but not just any folder with this. You're getting the folders that are going to go with the projects inside the magazines. Now, oh yes, now the CD-ROMs are double. You're getting over 1,000 printable elements on each one. That's just mind-blowing. And tutorials as well for Spectrum Noir. And the big score as well. It really is an incredible deal. If you're thinking about Mother's Day gift, this is a must. It really is. If you're thinking, okay, well, it's not that far away. Mother's Day, March 11th? I think it's going to come early this year. Sometimes it's in April, sometimes it's in March. This would be a perfect Mother's Day gift. It really would. Yes, March the 11th. £14.97. You're saving £15, but you're getting those 3 magazines and you're getting all of this bonus material as well. £150 worth of bonus gifts. Let's just run through these magazines and show you. Issue 14, which is summer. We've got a lovely Sarah Davis at the top there, so we know that when we open this up we've got some fabulous projects, some great ideas, some great hints and tips there from Sarah and the team, and all of these projects so achievable. What I love about the magazines, what we've got in here, because maybe you'll see a project and you're thinking, right, how long is this going to take me to make? You've got here the time and also the skill level as well. So if you want to take yourself up another couple of levels, find a skill set that perhaps you wouldn't normally do, just to challenge yourself. So you've got all the different projects in there, and all of the extra bonus materials that you get will go alongside the projects that are in there. Sorry, I've just seen a picture there of Sarah in, I think it's Hochanda, yeah, in the Hochanda studios. How fabulous. So fantastic there. That is issue 14, summer. We're also going for issue 15, which is autumn. We're so busy for these. Really is great value for money, and the price will go back up at 4 o'clock. So happy, so happy we've bought these. I love to bring you great deals. We love to bring you great deals here at Hochanda. The team, absolutely fabulous. One more magazine. Let me just quickly show you, just to show you getting 3 different ones. Autumn, winter and summer. And there you go, there's the winter one. What is your favourite season? Doesn't really matter. They're all absolutely fabulous. OK, so that's a great deal, £14.97. So many of you are going for that. Right, I'm just going to come back down here and grab a card, because I've got something rather special. I've got some sparkle pens. You're getting 3 for £9.99. Now, these are great. Let's give it a bit of a shake. Give it a vigorous shake. You're not just getting 1. You're not just getting 2. You are getting 3 pens. Now, if we open these up, these aren't a solid nib. That's what we love about this. If you see that nib on the paper, so you'll see that it actually turns out into a brush. So you can do fine detail with this. If you're stamping and you're using the right ink, because these are water-based, you can actually draw out some of that detail if you want to. And the more it dries, the more it evaporates, of course, the more sparklier it gets, because all of that beautiful glitter will remain on the paper and the water will dissipate, so they'll become more glittery, if that's a word, as time goes on. Let me just shut that and lift this up. There you go. Isn't that fabulous? What are you going to create? Now, the one I did before, yes, can I just move down the counter a moment? It's coming down here. Bye. Just out of shot for a moment. I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. I've got lots of different cards there. Oh, no, that's the rose I created. Oh, no, I know where it is. Can I go and get it? Is it, yeah, I won't be a minute. I'm still here. Don't go anywhere. You're getting some amazing deals on the happy hour. There you go. There's one. Oh, yes, it's on that other drawing. Here's one. Here's one I made earlier. So if I lift this up, so you'll see this is wet. sparkly, 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 but as it dries, it gets even more sparklier. Sparklier, is that a word? More sparklier. It has more sparkle to it. Sorry, I'm just making it up. You'll get used to me. £9.99. We've only got 2 minutes left of happy hour. Right, we don't want you to miss out. OK, you've got your gilding wax here. Let's open this up and show you. Oh, absolutely. I don't know why I wanted to sniff that then. Beautiful. Now, £9.99, absolutely gorgeous. It's a wax, but you've got very fine metal particles in here. I'm just going to get a tiny bit on my finger. This will go on metal, on wood, on your card, on your glass as well, and it just adds that detail. So I've got a bit on my finger. You can see how, look at that, how bright that gold is. Do you know what I am now? Gold finger. Oh, yeah, you go. Other films are available. There you go. Now if I just draw that back, can you see? Look at that. Oh, and I've still got more. I've still got more. And once it's on the card or the glass, look at that. I think I might have some more. I have. It does go a long way. And when it's on the card or on the glass or on the wood, you can then manipulate it in, and it really makes all of the detail stand out. So you can see that? Lots of shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Beautiful, beautiful. And then, of course, when it's dry, you can buff it up even more because it is metal-based. Let me put the lid back on that, but we're not putting the lid on happy hour just yet because we've got something else available for you. Stick and spray. We've been really busy for these as well this hour, which is great. So stick and stay is pretty permanent. So you stick something, it will stay. Now, you've got 2 minutes after you've sprayed it to manoeuvre whatever it is you've stuck down, OK? So you've got 2 minutes to manoeuvre it, but once the 2 minutes is up, then that's it. You've got all the information on the back just there, or everything you need. And then this one here, your stick and spray, this is for, let's say, your crafting stamps. You want to put them on the block, so you'll spray them, you pop it on the block, and then you can take it off. It just makes it tacky. Please check out your baskets. We are heading to 4 o'clock. Remember, the prices for all our items will go up. This is happy hour. It's been a fabulous hour as well, and I'm really happy, we're really happy here at Hochanda that you've been taking advantage of the deals. Please look out for more happy hours as they are dotted around the Hochanda schedule. We've still got more coming up for you. Oh dear, choking. We've still got more coming up for you throughout the day. Please don't go anywhere. It's been great to have your company. I'll be back a little later on, but go and get yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. You've got a few moments, and then we've got the fabulous, I believe, Fiona and Matt coming up. Don't go anywhere. Yes, I'm right, we've got Spectrum Noir Art Liner coming up next. Happy hour deals. Oh, we've got more for you. I believe that's with Dave. And we've got the Tonic Project Pin-Up One Day Special. Don't go anywhere. This is Hochanda.
To order your 2-for-1 ticket offer or to view all other ticket options, visit www.hochanda.com today and treat yourself and a friend to a fantastic day out. If you're a Freedom member, you'll receive an extra 10% off the ticket price.
Hi, my name is Maggie and I'm from Impressions Crafts. I've been running my business now for 15 years. It's a small family-run business in the south of Cheshire. We have a large craft shop. We sell all sorts of beading and jewellery supplies. I have a passion for making jewellery. I love working with the Lucite style flower beads, and we make thousands and thousands of angels and have been doing so for the last few years. We've been bringing to Hochanda lots of lovely beading kits, jewellery, for necklaces and bracelets and earrings. We also bring a wide range of angels and accessories, beading accessories like bookmarks. We also have our range of laser cut sun catchers and mobiles, all the lovely crafty beads. Hope you can tune into my shows, and looking forward to seeing you on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
You are watching Fiona Clayton from Crafters Companion creating with a free hand one of the most sought after and talked about fonts in the last 12 months, and it's only seemingly getting bigger and more popular as we move further into 2018. It's that wonderful brush script font which you can create from scratch, and we promise you can. We'll give you the tools to do it and also the learning tools to create these wonderful shapes yourself. Built up from a handful of skills and shapes, you will be able to create this beautiful font and write your own sentiments, your own names, your own towns, your own cities, your own dates, anything that's completely personal to you, you will be able to recreate in this wonderful brush script. Even further than that, you'll not only be able to create it in a silhouette form, like Fiona's demonstrating now, but you'll be able to create it in a multitude of different colours that we can offer you now with these wonderful pens, both available in a fine liner and also in this gorgeous brush-tipped pen that enables you to create with a change of pressure and a change of the sweep in order to create that lovely brush script font. The ribbons of each word, each letter, melting in with each other, just moving beautifully across the page. You'll be able to create that. And as you can see, Fiona was using the fine tip pen there to create the words in your, and then the little kid at the bottom created using the brush tip as well, and then believe in your dreams being the sentiment that was created. Now imagine if that said your village, your town, your city, your name. What will you write first of all? What will be the first sentiment, the first verse? Do come in, Fiona, it's lovely to see you. What will be the first verse, the first sentiment, the first name and the first word that you write? And Fiona, we can all do this. You learnt it from scratch.
Yeah, I learnt it from scratch and I love doing it. I love the freedom that it gives me, because if I want to put on a card, mornings are better with coffee, I can. You know, if I want to put something daft on the card, which is an in-joke between me and the person I'm sending the card to, I absolutely can. If I want to put something, if I want to write a personalised card for one of my nieces or nephews, who are, one of them's called Lara, the other one's called Robbie with an IE on the end, I can make sure that those cards not only are personal to them, but that, you know, I can put their names on it, and I can put their names on it in a style which is going to work with the artwork that's working with it, and it just gives you so much more freedom. The other thing is, of course, you don't just have to do sentiments. You can turn this into artwork, you can put this on your mixed media work, and once you master these 5 little strokes, 5 little building blocks, you can build words, you can build beautiful imagery, and what you're getting is you're getting that opportunity to create the most wonderful images, and we've got everything to hold your hand step by step. And this is one of the things that I love personally about Crafters Companion, is we break it down into bite-sized chunks, so you not only get some top quality brushes and nibs, and I know how much these cost individually. I know that I have spent, wait for this, nearly £5 on one pen.
goodness.
£5 on one pen before this. So, and these brush nibs are amazing.
Yeah,
they are so forgiving. Even if you're an absolute beginner, you know, you're going to learn how to do it. The pens that I've got are the pens I started with way back in September when I literally had 4 days to get this knocked on the head before, so I had some shows with it. So it was kind of do or die, really.
I love that you're on lighting. You're then learning from scratch yourself.
And the thing is, I am an enthusiast. I am an amateur enthusiast. There are people out there who are extraordinary at this, and yet we all use the same building blocks, and yet we've all learnt the same way, and that's about you finesse the small items and do those over and over again until you build that muscle memory. And once you've got that muscle memory in place, you can really fly and start creating your own perfect works of art.
I adore the fact that you've got the stamps to hold your hand at the beginning, that you can stamp in a lighter ink and then go over, so you're then working with the font size that you've got. But once you've got the tools, you've got the DVD to take you through step by step as well, the 9 stages, as it were. So then you can work with the font size of your choice, so the result of your choice, whether it's onto furniture, whether it's onto card or home decor. And this is what you're getting with a very, very busy, very popular, complete collection. Now, elements of this are available individually, but over 20% of the complete collection is already gone. You can get these 2 sets of stamps individually. You can get these sets of brush nibs and fine liners individually as well. You can get a little set with the disc, the DVD, and these pens and these stamps together in little bundles. So 1 bundle, 1 little set, and then the 2 stamp sets available singly as well. However, the value is in getting all of it together, and as a Freedom customer as well. There's no point in getting it otherwise. Get it with Freedom membership, because you'll save more than it costs you to join Freedom, to get everything there. So a lovely
it's
set.
fantastic. Basically, what you've got is you've got a rainbow of colours in your brushes. You've got matching art liners. You've also got them in the black and your neutrals as well, brush liners and fine liners. You're getting an uppercase and a lowercase alphabet script one to get you started. The most important thing is, though, is you're getting some little stamps in the lowercase set, which are the building blocks which are going to enable you to learn everything you need to learn. And it's those ones, just where Matt's pointing now, they are the key to everything. And if you can learn to draw those letters, you will be able to do this. You absolutely will. We heard from a lady today, didn't we? Lovely Elizabeth, whose 9-year-old daughter had this taped within a couple of hours. So you can do this, and the thing is, you've got Jennifer there taking you through it in 9 easy steps. It is so simple, and you will just love the freedom that it gives you to play once you get started. It really is phenomenal.
Very on 9 steps. We'll actually play this DVD for you. You know, of course, you're getting it, so we don't need to play it much. We just need to show it to you, really. But you'll get this at home. You'll be able to play it in your own time. That's a DVD, so you've got the freedom and the versatility of popping it into your laptop, or maybe digitising it, maybe being able to play it onto your pad, or actually being able to just play it on your telly, you know, when you're in your craft room or your front room. There's your Freedom Flexi price as well, so $35.97 today gets you everything. And you might say, well, hang on a minute, Matt, I'm not a Freedom member. Well, join Freedom, seriously, because there's no point in spending more. You save more by joining Freedom. And you might say, well, hang on, I've got the cost of joining Freedom. You still save more. So $71.93 to join Freedom, and then you've got your postage taken care of as well, and it costs $6.97 to join Freedom. It's 667-303 to order now, and you get the whole complete bundle here. Here's a little clip of the DVD now for you, so that you can see what you're going to be getting.
Little loop here. I'm not going to worry too much about thickening the downstroke on the loop. I just want to smooth the loop at first. And I'm tracing all the way around and transitioning just like we did on our practice strokes. So you can see in the A here, all of those things we practiced in our strokes exist. So I've got a thin upstroke, and about the 3/4 mark, right about here, before I get into the thick, is where I start applying the new pressure to get down into the thin. And again, about the 3/4 mark, about here, so you can actually see it on the stamp. I deliberately thickened parts of the stroke so that you would know where to transition and what part of the letter is to be thicker and thinner.
Yeah, just a little snippet there of the DVD. You will have the full 50 minutes to be able to just get into that and really understand it from the inside out, and also just rewatch it, you know, pause, rewind, and keep that as a companion that you have to take you through to learn bit by bit. But imagine being able to personalise anything in a wonderful brush script font of any size of your choosing. You can do this.
You absolutely can. Now come and have a look at just these 5 little... Now, this loop, this is an ascending stroke, that's a descending stroke, that's a circle, and that's a transition stroke. If you can master how to do these strokes, everything else will be a breeze. So what we've got with these, if you go for the complete collection, is you're getting all of these. The idea is, how it was designed is that you can stamp them out, and I use a Memento ink. You can stamp them out and stamp them onto your Nina Solar white card. Here we go. And what you would then do after you've stamped a whole row of these and the other shapes is you would practice them one by one. Now, it is recommended that what you would do is you would master one stroke and move on. But by mastering a stroke, we don't mean spend weeks doing this. You can just spend maybe a day, but Matt, right in front of you, and that's all it is. So this ascending stroke is just how thin can you do an upward stroke using that fine brush nib. Can you see how fine can you get it? The whole thing about learning to brush letter is you're not learning to write. This is about learning to draw letters, so it is different. Now I'm going to cough just for a second.
Okay.
So bear with me for a moment.
So you're looking here at pressure as well, the pressure of your brush stroke. So the more pressure you apply, the thicker it gets, the more delicate you are, the more delicate it is.
Yes. Now, the thing is, with these, what you're getting is you're getting a brush with that incredibly fine brush nib. And what you get is you get a lot of letters and you get a DVD. And the first thing that Jennifer will tell you is this is not about writing. You know, if I'm writing, if I were writing my name, say, let me just see, if I'm writing my name, look.
Okay.
Yeah? Because you saw my hands are going like this.
Yeah.
You don't do that when you brush lettering. What you're actually doing is you are moving the whole of your hand. So it's like this here is like an axis. So you're moving from your shoulder and you're moving the whole of your hand, and it's your shoulder which controls the movement. So for this downstroke, I put my pen on, light and then heavy pressure on the way down, lift off and light, and take your hand off the page. So do that again, free hand.
We're watching your arm as well at the same time. Yeah.
Go down,
Pulling
lift
down.
off and come away, lift your hand off the page. Can you see? So this is about learning to draw letters.
Yeah.
The reason we have a head start on this is we all know generally what letters are meant to look like.
Right.
So we know the shape they're meant to be, and once you get used to that, and do you know how I got used to that, Matt?
Yep.
I have got carpal tunnel in this wrist. So, look, can I share?
Yeah, definitely,
with people? Look,
yeah, go on.
This is what happened when I was told I was doing a show with this back in September. I went, oh my goodness, better learn to do it then, hadn't I? So you can see, this is Monday, this was day 1. Ascending strokes, and you can see this is printable vellum I've used, and I'll tell you why. It's a nice easy surface to work on. So you can see I did a whole page of ascender or entrance strokes, and then I started with my descending strokes and my linking strokes as well. But I don't know whether you can come in on here, but I was having the devil's own job, as is evidenced by this row of descent. Look at the state of them. They're thick and thin all over the place. They've got curls and kick. They're not pretty, are they?
Oh, don't be too harsh on yourself, Fiona.
Pretty.
You're building the technique, yeah.
I was getting eminently frustrated, and in fact, because I've got carpal tunnel, I have a lovely wrist brace called Fred, which I've got in the studio with me. And
you
what
can see
I
the words
did,
there, when put wrist brace on.
when put wrist, so this is Fred. This is my wrist brace.
Everything from after there.
So what happens when I put Fred on is he holds my hand like that, and I can't move it, so I have to move the whole of my arm. And I suddenly realised that that is the exact technique
so it
you
trains
need.
You.
Yeah, you need to brace your wrist and consider that locked, and just move your whole arm from your shoulder when you're writing. And when you start to do that, this becomes easy peasy. It really does. But yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to practice, so you can see I've got my descending strokes and my linking strokes, and there we go. You've got all of these beautiful things, and then you can start progressing onto your letters and your words, and then from your words you start going into things like I've got in my other book, and I've just pulled out a few sheets as well.
Was it a fun couple of days as well?
I loved it.
You spent on
I loved it.
There are two sheets to show first of all, sorry.
Once I pinged that actually, once you hold your wrist solid, it actually becomes easy to do. Then you're away and you're laughing, and I got so addicted. I used to sit in front of the TV at night just writing random things which came into my head, and they could be very random, as you can see.
What would you like us to write down? Any place names, any people's names maybe to try?
Yes.
Maybe we can try and do well,
that
we
would
can
be
of course
fab.
do it live, because of course, Fiona, you're saying that any of us will give it a 50 minutes of the DVD, give it a day or two, and we'll be in a similar position to you to be able to recreate anything.
Absolutely.
So studio@hochanda.com. To get hold of the printable vellum, 45 sheets, that's 3 packs of 15 sheets each, and that's £2 off at the moment to get that. It's £9.97 plus delivery. It goes fast whenever we have it, and already half the stock's gone on it. Details top left, 867523 to get the printable vellum, and it's very useful, not only to have in stock anyway, because it's so lovely to have for your crafting, but very useful here, isn't it?
Yes. Let me show you why I said I really, really wanted it on this show. Let me just go back a bit on my pad. Now, as I said, you could print like this, so you can print each one and then go over it and then start doing them freehand afterwards. That's one option. The other option that I came up with, because I am just a bit impatient, was, oh gosh, that's a lot of stamping. So what I got was I had an old lined notepad at home. So I just printed myself out a row, and then if you get the printable vellum, which is a lovely surface to write on, by the way.
Lovely smooth, yeah.
What you can then do, you see, is you can trace over these, and so you only actually need to do a lot less. So to do the oval, you don't start where you would think with an O. You start at 3 o'clock, go up, start putting on your pressure as you come down, then start to lift it off, then go up, and instead of trying to find that end, go all the way around and finish at 9 o'clock. So you hide the tail in the thick bit again. So go up, down, but you see, once you get that, it's fine. And the reason you do that is if you try and find that point. Let me try and do it here. There we go. So thick, and then I'm lifting off the pressure. Let's see, I'm just going to finish it there. Yeah, well, I didn't. But then you just turn him into a little
You can then get back over it.
Yeah. You just turn him into a little penguin. Yeah, there you go. Because he's a bit joggy. But can you see here, maybe I then want to go down on the same piece. I want to start doing my loops. So your loops, again, this is one of those key shapes you find in a lot of your letters. If you can figure out how to start doing those, then everything becomes so much easier. So there's your ascending down into your descending and tapering off. And once you start putting these shapes together, if you put that and that together, you've got a D, haven't you? Pretty much. So if we went here, if we start, let's start here, so there you go. If I put those two shapes together, can you see?
Yes.
There you've got your D starting to create your little entrance strokes just there.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. So all you need to do is to learn those 5 simple shapes, and then you can start playing with your letters. And if you're going for the complete set, you'll get these stamps, and these are a lovely set of stamps to start with, because they'll give you an idea of where to get going. So again, I've got some stamped out here. So here's my A, hopefully you can see it under there. So here's my entrance stroke. We'll make it a bit fancy because that's what people want to do. Ascending stroke, descending stroke, an ascending stroke, and out. And it's that easy. Once you get going, or let's do a lowercase a now. So there's my descending stroke, ascending stroke. Descending stroke is going to be heavier, and away.
And the whole point is you've got the stamps to guide you.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you start to play. You can really start playing with the letters that you're using and what you're doing. And if you don't want the B to be a certain way, or you want to make it more personal to you, you can do that, because everyone's handwriting is going to be different. So look, there's the B which comes in the set. There. But can you see, again, I'm not doing anything you haven't seen me do in those strokes before.
The shakes that go to build that up.
So again, should we do an H? Because this is a good example. With the H that we've got here, here you go, let's do a twirl to get started, just because we can. Let's go up and down. Another one down. And there you've got your H. So I think we should start doing we should start playing with some words, shouldn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
But you can see, look,
personalised.
I've got the whole of my alphabet on here, and I practiced all of them, playing with all of them. But then you're also getting this fantastic set of sentiments and stamps. Yeah. So let's go to this happy birthday. Now, you could use these just as traditional stamps, or you could use them as a basis to start learning how to do this. So light up, heavier downstroke. Once you can do that, you can get this out. There we go. And then down. And then there we go. And down. And down. And there. So there's the happy. And then there we go. And then birthday, so round and up. There's your linking stroke. And here we go. So there's the T. And there's the H that you can see. Here we go. And there is the base of the D, like I did before. There you go. And there's your A. And can you see, you can start playing with the sizes of your letters. Once you get the confidence, you can really start to play with these.
Stunning.
So easy to do. So easy to do.
Being able to recreate that ribbon font, having stamped the image in a light, delicate colour, going through the lovely printable vellum and in your multicolours is wonderful. Everything's available on today's show now. Thank you, Fiona. Everything's available now. Here's how it all breaks down as well. You've got your DVD, you've got the stamps. You've also got the fine liners, and you've got your brushed pens. Now, they work for you to create what Fiona's just created for you. So in the smaller packet on the bottom of that picture, you've got your fine liners. So you've got the brush tip black, and then you've got all of the fine liners from 0.05 to 0.1 all the way up to 0.8. That's on the black liners at the bottom of that photo. Then you've got the colourful brush pens as well. Really, really fine tip on those. Then you've also got the secondary set here, where you've got the brights in the liners. Now, those are the fine liners, but in the bright colours. Now, this is waterproof pigment ink that you've got, so it's beautifully light fast and permanent for you. And then you've got your art liners. Those are in the brushes. Now, the brushes for brushes and fine liners. So in that pack, you've got grey brush, brown brush, and your brown and grey fine liners. Those two different pack sets I've just shown you there are both available in the complete set, which is the one everybody's going for. So we would suggest perhaps that's the one that you should go for too, so that you've got everything covered. And if indeed in this offer you've got every single art liner that the Spectrum Noir collection has to offer. You've also got the DVD here with 50 minutes of footage with the lovely Jennifer on there. She's does a lot of the work on the American shows for Crafters Companion. She's been on the UK as well, you might have seen her. You then get those lovely ribbon, delicate, very, very delicate ribbon font sentiment stamps with this set. Now, use them as regular stamps, but you're also stamping them in a light ink to use as a basis to go over your pens with. You've then got also your font stamps. Now, these are your uppercase and lowercase, and in the lowercase, if you've just tuned in, Fiona did mention this to us before, but you've got these elements down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 shapes next to the lowercase z there. That's the lowercase z. So all of these 5 That is what your ribbon or script or brush font is built up from. So learn those and you can do absolutely anything. The point of the stamps is it gives you a guide to start with when you're learning, when you're watching the DVD. But imagine about 2 or 3 days afterwards, or a week if you just want to take your time, imagine being able to recreate that lovely script brush font, but in whatever size you want, on whatever surface you want potentially as well, whether it's a piece of furniture, a canvas, or a card maybe, but it's personalising something. How many background papers have you got at home as well? If you've got a lot of these, like myself at home, using Brushos, using any powdered inks, any Spectrum Aquas maybe, if you've got lots of background papers, then it's a perfect way to indeed use those. You'll notice a lot of the ribbon or brush script used on a colourful background. You're noticing it in a black silhouette. Well, you can actually add punch and pop to that black silhouette by going over it with maybe a white gel pen potentially to get the shine, to get the detail out of it. But remember, you're getting the other colours here as well. So bear in mind, you know, if you only use that lovely electric blue, bear in mind you've got all of these. You've got the bright purple, the wonderful pink, the royal blue, light blue, all of those colours here in the brushes, and then over here you've got the brush in the grey and the brown, as well as the fine liners in the multicolour, the bright colours. A very, very versatile set therefore to use and to create personal messages. Something we really enjoyed asking you earlier on was you know, I mean, just to be able to make your own sentiments is brilliant. You could be swinging on a star, for example. Have you ever wanted to be a stamp designer? Have you got a few stamps in your collection that you've thought, do you know, I love that stamp and I absolutely love it, but if only it said this, or if only had that one change? Well, you can do that now. You know, you can recreate your own sentiments and recreate your own potential stamps. But we loved asking this question before. I forgot to ask it again. What will be the first thing that you write? Is there a really maybe really amazing off-the-wall name maybe in the family that you've always struggled to use with personalising things, or actually get in things where you can recreate it now using that lovely brush script font potentially, or a nickname or a phrase that only you understand and only you appreciate, so you'd never be able to get a stamp on there. So maybe an unusual middle name too might be a potential. But all of these examples have been created using today's wonderful complete set. And the best way to get it? Well, that's by using Freedom membership. You would never buy this without Freedom membership at the same time. Once you're a Freedom member, it only costs $6.97 to join Freedom, by the way. But your saving is $7.99 once you've joined Freedom. So $6.97 to join Freedom, but you'll save more than that. And then you won't pay the delivery charge either, so you're saving even more on top of that $7.99. So with Freedom, for just $35.97 today, you get that full-on 50-minute DVD. We know we could pay more than that for a craft course alone, potentially. So great value already in just the DVD, but then you've got the pens there too. And that first flexi buy is less than what it costs to get the simple bundle here, where you've got the decorative sort of the colour brush tips, and then the black brush, and then all the black fine liners, along with the disc and the stamps. So that bundle there costs more than your first flexi buy on the whole lot. So you get the complete set. That's why everyone's been going for the complete collection, really, isn't it? 667-303 to order, to personalise everything that you can get here. That's the price that you'll be paying, because that's the only option that anyone should be going for. $71.93, including delivery, for everything, and you can split the cost in half if you want on your first flexi buy payment. Have a look at the web. It's hochanda.com, home of craft, hobbies and arts. You've got all of the elements available individually if you so want a particular individual, but the value, of course, is and always will be in that bundle to get absolutely everything for you. That's on home of crafts, hobbies and arts, hochanda.com. freehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehandfreehand bundle. You've got things like your rocker blocks on there for stamping. Also, Fiona would highly recommend doing it on a smooth surface like the Nina card, particularly the Solar White Nina card. So, yeah, it's all on there on the website. Fiona, I've left you over here playing and getting ready for the next part
And
of
you
the
know, that is the
demonstration.
most dangerous thing to do, is to leave me to my own devices, because I do start playing. So I thought I'd have a go at a word. I'm still hoping somebody comes in with a really interesting name or something that we can have a play with.
A place name, a person's name, a sentiment, phrase,
So you can see I've used the stamps to start to stamp out a word. So we've got rainbow is the word that I was thinking of. So these are nice and easy to use. You don't have to get them fully lined up, because remember, you're going to be creating the links between them as well. But they work extraordinarily well. What we'd recommend is, you know, before you're going to do this on a card, maybe have a few practices, you know, before you actually commit to your piece of artwork which you have spent ages putting together. But once you get more confident, you may well want to go straight on and freehand, and I'll tell you why. If you have a bit of a wobble when you're doing something freehand, it just looks like it's part of what you were going to do anyway. If you've stamped something and don't get it exactly, you might see the stamp underneath, and then it depends to your eye what looks better. But I would say, you know, just go, well, that's the way it's meant to be, you know. So there you've got the word rainbow. So I'm going to play with all of the different colours, because I can as well, because you're getting all of them. So this is the purple. So here's my entry stroke, heavy on the downstroke there, and then I'm going to go up light, then heavy as I come round that curve, and then sweep. So there's the R. Beautiful. For the rainbow, and then maybe we'll go for, I might have done this, you might see the stamp underneath, but just so that you get an idea of the colours really. And then we'll go for what colour of these. You know, the joy is going to getting the right tops on these as well.
Oh yes, to make sure they're all.
So there we are, there's the eye. With the linking stroke. But I thought, what easier way of actually showing you all the different colours, and because these are a micro pigment ink is a kind of ink which is, if you get it in an ink pad, it will be on one of those spongy ink pads, because it has a consistency a bit like mayonnaise.
Right.
When you're looking at it.
Okay.
But this is micro pigment ink, so it means the molecules in it will go down this beautiful, beautiful brush nib, nice and easy. Wow, look at that. That is such a juicy colour. And again, these are the ones that I have been using since I started. So if anybody's tips are going to start showing signs of being well loved, they're going to be mine. So again, for the O, here we go. You go down, see, can you see? And then I'm going to go round, and there's my linking stroke out. And then, what colour have we got here? Let's do that. So here is the W. There we go.
Oh, that beautiful blue.
There we go. I'll tell you what, no Welsh place names though, because I'll never spell them whatever. Yeah. You know, there we go. So you could do a whole rainbow of words if you wanted, or maybe you want to do the word sunshine. So let's go up, let's do sunshine, and I'm not worrying too much about whether I'm getting these letters completely the same way as the things, because you will develop your own style, and this is the thing, you really will.
After just a couple of days you are now freehanding, being able to do your fonts the size that you want.
Yeah. And it is so liberating knowing that you can. So here we go.
And you have to remember, when you're spending so long on each letter, to actually spell the word correctly.
Yeah, that's why it's always good to practice. So you've got sunshine, there we are.
Hearing from Elizabeth earlier on as well, her daughter Kimberly, that was getting, I think she said she was 9 or 10, her daughter, and saying that she purchased it back in September, and her daughter's been using it more than her. So that was Elizabeth who phoned in earlier, and Kimberly had been doing it with her friends and everything, so it was bringing people together, which is lovely, and it just shows you...
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice, and you will be able to start playing with these, or you could start then mixing up your fonts. So where am I? Because you're also getting, you're getting these beautiful fine liners. Now the coloured fine liners come in a 0.3 size that you can see there, and you can see you've got a matching colour for every single one that you've got. So if I pull out the purple will match that purple. So I might want to write here.
Oh, so you can add your own, sentiments, but also embellishments to that same letter,
yeah,
and they're going to match for the colour.
Definitely. So you could have U, R, and then maybe go for another one. And I mean, it's entirely up to you how you do it. If you want to spend more time on your lettering, you can, but just see, so you can have U, R, my sunshine. There you go. But they're nice, easy things that you can start playing with. They really are. And every single letter that you build will be back to those simple strokes. And those simple strokes are your ascending strokes. So
the 5.
These are all the ones that you're going to have to do.
Oh, hang on. I've just heard from Emily, our producer, just while we're doing those 5 strokes there, Fiona.
All right.
That Elizabeth has emailed in a picture from her daughter Kimberly with this is Kimberly's work. Yeah, this is the happy. Oh, it's actually from Kimberly sending it because it's after school now, isn't it? So she says Mum was talking to you earlier and wanted to share a picture with you. So this is an email from Kimberly now.
I love it.
With a happy. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I bet she was chuffed to bits.
Yeah.
I mean, she needs to be. Kimberly, you need to be chuffed to bits. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And Mum and I were both saying that actually, for somebody who's younger, this is really easy. We have to unlearn bad habits of handwriting and then just go with it. But once we do, we can get it as well. But she said you've got it so quickly, and that is beautiful. I love that. So personal.
Yeah, Kimberly, thank you so much for taking the trouble to send that as well. I hope you had a good day at school. It wasn't too busy. We were chatting to your mum earlier. She sung your praises as well. She had all good things to say, and I'm so pleased that you're enjoying the pens actually, Kimberly, because your mum was saying how it brought you and your friends even closer together, and you've been able to share pieces that you'd made as well, which is a lovely story, isn't it, too?
So basically, if you can master these 5 strokes here, you can do whatever you want. So if you can do your ascending, your transitioning, your ovals, your descending strokes and your loops, you will be able to write whatever you want, and all of this is down to confidence and playing, and it becomes utterly addictive.
Yes, as we can tell from Fiona, your books as well here, literally just a couple of days' work on the mastery of getting the strokes right and creating them and being able to make your own sentiments, being able to make your own sized fonts as well with your pens. Thank you very much, Fiona. On your complete set, it's built up of individual elements, and here they all are. So this is everything you're getting in your complete set. You're getting your brushes, so your multicoloured brushes, these are the bright brushes. These are £16.99 plus delivery on their own, and you get all 8 of them, 409,902. We've also got the script word stamps here, and they're in the photopolymer, the clear photopolymer. You've got them for £9.99 singly, 606563. If you want to place them on your rocker blocks to make your stamping even easier, you can do. Those are also on the show. You get a pair of rocker blocks in gorgeous Crafter's Companion purple, and then £9.99 plus delivery. So easy to use and get great results with. The complete set itself, built up of various different elements that are available singly or in pairs, but that's kind of by the by, because everybody is seemingly going for the complete set where you get everything, you get all the functionality. So in there, if I can just tilt the pens forward, actually, for a change, I can show you that you've got, it says BR on there, so that's the brush tip. So a very, very fine brush tip for you in your brights colours there. So you've got all of those pens included from the Spectrum Noir collection. And then you get a further, that's 8 in there, you get a further 6, and these are the fine liners now that you're getting in your art liner collection. One of those is the one you'll use, I guess, a lot. You've got the brush tip tip there, so very, very fine when you delicately place it on the page, and press harder to get it thicker. And then that's your thickest fine liner, the 0.8, going all the way down to the 0.05, so you get the very, very delicate fine liners. Those are in the black ink for you. It is a waterproof ink as well, so a pigment base here, waterproof, and colour fast and light fast. And then you've got your disc, your DVD here, 50 minutes worth of footage with Jennifer on there. We saw a little bit of it earlier on in the show. We'll try and show you a bit more as we go. On that disc, it's got the 9 steps, I suppose the 9 building blocks there that fit together to then give you the skill, as opposed to 9 different projects or 9 different this, that and the other. It's the 9 steps, the strokes, the entrance stroke, the ascender stroke, the loops, lettering, circles. All of those steps build towards being able to then freestyle with your gorgeous font here as well. Then you've got your stamps. You can use those individually if you want, but they're great as a basis for working with. And then over here you've got more stamps. You've got your uppercase and then your lowercase. The lowercase is an important set. They're both $9.99 singly. Details really are on the main screen for your complete collection though, because that's where they are too. And down here you've got the lowercase Z, but then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now those are the 5 different shapes that Fiona just drew while we were chatting about Kimberly's email that came in. Those are the 5 shapes that once you've mastered, you can recreate any letter you want in any particular size once you've got those skills down. In front, this is when we get into the exciting bit. Again, you've got your fine liners and brushes in your art liner set of 6 pens. That's in the brown and the grey, where you've got the 0.05, 0.3 in the brown, same size in the grey, and then you've got the brush and brush in both, and then you've got the fine liner pens in all of the colours here, and those are in the 0.3 size. We saw Fiona using one of those when we said, I think it was Believe in Your Dreams, but it was the in the middle. That's what she drew in the capital letters, very fine line capital letters. Here, just like Kimberly's card that she sent in with the lovely word happy, you've got love written there, just on the top right hand or top left hand corner. If you want to go to town and make it the whole card, you can do. Here you can even highlight your lettering, create your own words in between, but the main words really were jumping out, and you're highlighting different areas on them. This is a great card to show as well, because you've got I love you to the moon and back, but moon is of course that ribbon font that you've got here, that brush script for you. And then happy birthday, that's it, just a classic. To be able to stamp that first and to go over it and practice it, and then to be able to do it freehand in any size you want, is so freedom giving. You've then got simplicity of thank you, and then love, but add your own words on there too. One of my favourite cards as well, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. I hope Paola's proud of my Spanish accent there. I don't know. But then You're My Light as well, so something really personal. Is there a card or a piece of home decor or something that you want to make that's very personal to somebody? So a phrase that you use with each other, a word or a name perhaps that you use, a pet name or a nickname that you use between each other, something that only you understand, that you'd never get the stamp for. Well, you might say in response to that, you might say, well, I can't do that, but you can. Fiona did it, and it's doable within well, maybe a couple of days or so, and really encouraging to hear from Kimberly today. So after her mum Elizabeth rang in earlier on, the fact that Kimberly's used these pens more than Elizabeth, her mum, has. So yeah, just to be able to say thank you, but know that you've drawn that personally, or another card that just really you know, takes over the whole front of the card. If you really want to catch your dreams, you have to chase them. But that's all done in that lovely ribbon font to see with catch, dreams and chase. It makes those words really, really stand out. The best way to get this offer is by showing you the Freedom price on there. And before you say, hang on, I'm not a Freedom member, what is it really? It is. That's the price for you, because if you join Freedom for $6.97, you're saving more than that. You're saving $7.99, so more than the cost of joining Freedom, and then you'll save your delivery costs as well. And then everything else you join join during the month of your membership in the next 30-odd days, you'll be saving on your delivery for those too. And you can hop on and hop off at any time with the membership of Freedom. You don't have to stay a member for as long as you longer than you need. So 667303 gets you the complete set. Have a look at the DVD again here with Jennifer, because she takes you through those 9 steps, those 9 building blocks are doing great things at building you into this new ability that you're going to grow into.
So now that you've got a good handle on your strokes, I'd suggest stamping out whatever word that you want to write before you go freehand, or even stamping it out first and tracing it over on your card. That way you're guaranteed no mistakes. So I've put the word girl onto my rocket block here, and the stamps are designed in a way that the letters will go together, but we need you to transition between them, and by now I know you're good enough to do that. So I'm going to stamp with my green ink, and I'm going to use one of my green brush pens that comes in the set. Put it down on my sheet here, and you can see how I'm going to be responsible for connecting the letters. Thick and thin. Once you do it a couple of times, you'll be ready to freehand.
Well, that's just a snippet of what you'll be able to experience on the DVD, the 50-minute DVD. Fiona, you've not stopped over here. I've seen you playing away.
No, I've been playing. Yeah. The thing is, the reason I love this so much is because I can put the kind of things on my cards that tend to mean something to me, and I have a rather quirky sense of humour. So, for example, the kind of things that I might put on my cards, I told you so. Sincerely, your intuition. I mean, it's those kind of things, you know, those funny, really rather quirky ones, or I came, I saw, I coffeed, or send more wine if it's one of those days.
Brilliant.
But, you know, those kinds of things, they're difficult to get stamps for, and maybe you're only going to use them once. This is the other one. If you're only going to use that once to somebody who's had problems with their Wi-Fi or whatever it might be, you don't want a stamp for life. But to have the ability to create that look when you need it, then that is great, isn't it? And you can really have fun personalising these and making them your own. And they, you know, they may not be perfect, but they're going to be yours. And that is what's going to make them perfect, because it is your creativity is going to do that. So, should we go back? Because I love this, this vellum. I mean, it really is. This printable vellum is a great surface to work on, because what you've got is a nice smooth surface, so the pen's going to run nicely on it. Rougher surfaces, you may well damage that nib. So smooth, super smooth, the Nina, you know, your Nina Solar White, the Nina Desert Storm, or the printable vellum, fantastic. But look, I've got that happy birthday here. So maybe I'm writing happy birthday to someone, so I could just stamp it and leave it, or we can write it. So let's have a play. So here we go. We're going to go up, heavy on the downstroke, lift your pen away, then up and downstroke is going to be heavier, start transitioning out. Then you're going to go round. Can you see how easy this printable vellum makes it? And of course, because it's printable vellum, you could pre-print this first.
Yeah,
so all of those wonderful CD-ROMs that you've got at home with all those different patterns and papers, you could be doing this. So there we go. We're going to put it down and then lift off, and again down heavily and lift away. So there we are. There's the happy. And then we're going to do the same for the birthday. So again, we'll have a lovely sweep to get started. There we are. There's the base of the B.
You can see why the brush script font has been so popular this last year or so.
Beautiful, isn't it? And the thing is, if you think of it as handwriting, you would do what I did and go, I will never be able to write like that. And you're absolutely correct, because this is not about writing, it's about learning how to draw letters. And the thing is, there may be many things I can't draw, but I can, you know, I've got a rough idea of what shape an H is, and that's all you need. And then it is just learning the different techniques. So again, with that D, I'm just going to do a loop, which I know I can do. There we go. And that goes up. And then add a little circle on after. So you don't even have to do this in the same order that you would necessarily write in. And can you see, sort of beginning to bounce those letters around gives it that quirky handwritten look as well.
Fiona, you're not a calligrapher, you know.
Absolutely
you're not necessarily an artist, you know.
Absolutely not. And so you could have your happy birthday, you could then start decorating it like that. Or maybe you're going to not use this, maybe you've got some of this pretty paper at home. Now that is a piece of card from, a piece of paper from one of Barbara's books that I bought, which I brought in with me. And what we're going to do is we've got that lovely thank you. So I could take that gorgeous paper that Barbara creates in those lovely pads. I think this one was called Indian Summer.
All of them handmade as well.
They are just beautiful, aren't they? So I've got some lines that I've scored in pencil, as you can see there, which will rub out. So we're going to pop that on there. So there we are, there's the thank you. So at this point, I could have stamped that in a dark ink and you've just got a great thank you. Yeah. Or I can go over it with my brush nib. So again, we're going to go down, heavy on the down, lifting up to transition there. So I'm going to make the thank you, the H there, also cross my T. So we're going to have this long lead-in stroke and then down. Now these stamps are fantastic in their own right. Yeah. $9.99 a set normally.
Correct, yeah, details on the left-hand side of the screen at the moment.
You know, I mean, they are just gorgeous to use, and you don't have to use them in a script lettering style. See, I'm changing that one a bit, but that's fine. So there we go. And then we're going to go down to the K. Kick of the K. So there's the thank. And then the U. So again, down, heavy on the down stroke, and all the way down, lifting off and transitioning into that lighter stroke. Now, I broke there because there was no way my wrist would bend in that direction. So there we go. But you might want to give yourself a bit of a lead-in time with this. You see, what I would probably do with this one is I would probably do it freehand.
Right.
Because for me, you can see kind of where I've got the lines, and that is a danger if you're stamping onto your finished project. Yeah. So what I would normally do is, if you were working direct onto your finished project, is I would tend to just do it freehand, and you know, what comes out really. Yeah. So what should we have?
Well, we have had an email in, actually, so thank you very much for sending this in, Denise. Denise wanted to see the place name, wait for it, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
So, no prizes for guessing where you're from, Denise. So,
OK. We will have, so let's start with...
Whether we do that on this one or not.
Well, why not? Let's do it. So let's do some curls in. So there we go. There's the base of the L.
Yes.
And we're going to have a bit of a swirl there, and then we're going to go L.
Maybe we could put it into context by putting, you know, a magical city, because it's quite a magical background, that, isn't it, with the colours?
It really is, isn't it? So there's the L-I-B, and then we've got E, and then there's the R, liver. And then we'll go down for P. And then we're going to do 2 O's. So again, starting with, there we go.
This is beautiful, yeah.
And again, starting the O, at 3 o'clock, bring it in there. And then we're going to do the last L as a bit of a flourish. There we go.
Denise, thank you very much for your email in. I don't see why that can't say Liverpool, a magical city or a magical destination, because Having been there a few times, I would agree with you, Denise.
And this is how you would do it. I mean, if you want to start mixing your font, you then could use your brush to put there a magical city. Other cities are available. Otherwise, I'll be writing a lot of city names. But there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, doesn't it? It turns it into something different.
Yeah. But you try buying a stamp.
Yes.
For something, you know, if you're making to
Absolutely.
sell, or you know you've got a lot of tourists that come to your area, maybe it's a tourist village, a tourist town, maybe in the Cotswolds or in Scotland or in the Shetlands, wherever it might be, because our tech people, Ethan and Amy, they've just come back from a trip to the Shetland Islands. So, you know, wherever you're based and wherever and however you're personalising something, I mean, how about being able to sit on a craft stool and to be able to write a name in very, very short space of time to personalise a particular piece of artwork or a particular card. Very, very, very useful skill to have.
Well, should we do that? So here we go. Let's do Shetland, shall we? Because I have also just come back from there. And it's where some of my family lives, so there we go.
It's a coincidental, isn't it, that Ethan and Amy chose to...
Not really. We knew we were all going up there together because we all went up there to see the Uphellia, which is the big fire festival that is up there. So we all went up there to see that, and I think they then went on and travelled Scotland, which is amazing for them. So there we go. So we're just going to... There's that T. And then we'll do it an A.
So I'm not sure there are any stamps available at the moment that say Shetland or Liverpool or anything particular to that, or nicknames that you use for people or particular names in the family. But here, being able to do it and recreate it yourself...
Yeah. There you go. So there's the arrow. I'm not going to worry about that end because we're going to go up and down. There we go. Shetland.
Yes.
And then it could be... Now this could be a scrapbook page, couldn't it? Because they have the Northern Lights up there, and this piece of paper looks like Northern Lights to me.
It does.
So, and they call the Northern Lights the Murray Dancers.
Oh.
So if you had managed to be lucky, we weren't, or I wasn't lucky enough to see the Northern Lights this time, but if you have, imagine being able to date it and do what you wanted with it. Wouldn't that be incredible?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, this is the freedom to be able to do what you want with the complete set. You know, you've got that freedom to do it with, because you've got all of the colours that you're working with, the silhouette with your brush pens too, and I've just grabbed some examples to show you, to give you that inspiration, because every one that I see just gives me that story. I can see, you know, who's made it on the design team and how they've created something. So taking the whole thing, you know, filling the whole
So this
card.
has been used using the alphabet and then using the alphabet to stamp the letters and go over them. Lovely way of using it.
Yeah, look at that, to highlight the letters.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful, isn't it? So once you get confident with this, you'll be creating your own sentiments, or maybe just stamping out the words in their own right, because they're beautifully done and the stamps are great to use.
Look at this.
Case in point, isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
I mean, just really gorgeous, and what it means is that you can start playing with these. You know you've got a high quality brush, and believe me, there are a lot of handwriting brushes or brush nibs out there. They are not all the same. The good ones cost money. This is an incredible value collection which Crafters Companion have put together, but it's backed by Spectrum Noir.
Yes,
now Spectrum Noir is a huge brand
worldwide,
and these brush nibs are just second to none. They're fantastic to use.
You can see everything we've done here, everything the design team have created too. I mean, you'll be doing this within days. We promise you. Elizabeth phoned in talking about Kimberly, her daughter. Kimberly then emailed in her image earlier on as well. And then look at that as well. Because you're creating your font, you're filling your card, you're filling that home decor. That could be, you know, in a box frame easily, and it could be something to make, to literally keep. It's the power in your hands, really, to create that stamp, to design the wording, to design the lettering, to design what that stamp is going to say and what that sentiment is going to say, whether it's a name, a place or a particular sentiment. What's going to be the first thing that you draw or you write? We'd love to hear. So good luck. Make that purchase right now, and thank you very much, Fiona. Bye-bye. Coming up now, stay tuned, Happy Hour deals. We've got the Tonic Project pin-up one-day special as well. That launches at 6, and then Craft Price Drop at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, Crafting Market is on Sky every day, 6 to 7, 6. Don't forget, you can get your purchase from Fiona right now.
Hi, I'm Sue. Sue.
And I'm Doreen. I named the company after my two daughters, Katie and Sue.
So we're a family business, Katie Sue Designs, based in the northeast of England, and we've been in business for almost 25 years now together. We started with miniature dolls and we moved through to paper crafting with Flower Soft, and then into silicone molds, which we make here ourselves. And they're award winning and we sell them to around 40 countries in the world. We're really looking forward to coming to Hochanda and showing you all a wide range of our products, everything from paper crafting to cake decorating, mixed media. So I hope you can join us and Noreen showing you all of the different crafting techniques.
Hi there, I'm Noreen, demonstrator for Katie Sue Designs. I really can't wait to be able to show you all of the molds and all of the exciting things that I'm going to bring to you. Make sure you don't miss the Katie Sue shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Fiona Clayton from Crafters Companion. I've been crafting for about 7 years now, having rediscovered my love of a childhood hobby. I'm delighted that I can share with you all my hints, tips and ideas, and here at Hochanda we're going to make sure that you really enjoy your crafting as well. So join me, Fiona Clayton, here on Hochanda.
Hi everyone, I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And
together we are Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
here at Hochanda?
Hello, good afternoon. Yes, a little bit of an extra special show because our one-day special sold out early. Normally, we'd be having a final call for the one-day special. So in its place, we're bringing you a very special happy hour, and it's all to do with tonic. Let me tease you. All of this, all of this, all of this, all of this. And even Paula.
Hiding behind.
All of this is on a happy hour price special. So for the hour only, you can save extra money with all your tonic favourites, whether it's storage, whether it's the cutting mat, whether it's cardstock, glue, you name it. It's all reduced.
Yeah, and it's amazing products that are, you know, it's the things, that, the essential ones as well, that we kind of really have to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Essentials that you need, including storage. Now, you disappeared behind
Yeah, I do. Well, it is the large ring binder die case.
It is.
And is actually A4 plus, and you know, you know, this is what Jody and myself and so many crafters at home used to store our dies, because it's tough, it's magnetic. It comes with magnetic sheets in there, so all our dies are safe and easy transport. They are protected. You can label the back in the front. I mean, it's smart.
It is. If you're a fan of tonic, and who isn't, then you've got the tonic logo on there as well. A serious crafter will invest in something like this. At £26.99, it's a good price. But for this hour only, it's down to under a £20 note, £19.99, and you've got plenty of space for more magnetic sheets in there. You get 3 of the envelopes, and then you get 3 of the double-sided magnetic sheets as well to keep your dies in tip-top condition.
Indeed. So what you do is, when it comes in, you open that ring binder if you want to have it. It's easier sometimes to to store them like that as well. You can do that. And then you can see how the A4 magnets are incredibly strong. And they are A4, they are double-sided, so you can use them in like, you know, you can have dies in either side.
So you can use the storage on 6 sides. You've got 3 sheets, that's 6 sides of storage.
Indeed. So then you put it inside it. And also what I love is that it comes with this wallet that even if, you know, sometimes what I do is I fill them up and then I have got some extra dies, but I can put them inside the wallet and they won't fall off because they are there.
So you're saving £7 by watching us right now and ordering this right now. At the end of the show, at 6 o'clock, when the new one-day special launches, this price will be £26.99. At the moment, you can save £7, £19.99, and it's 370957. And if you're a Freedom member, that's a delivered price, remember. You don't even have to find the 2.95 P&P either.
Brilliant.
Which is great.
Yep.
OK, so that's our A4. We've also got the medium. It's the same idea, but this time you've actually got 6 inserts, and these are great. They really, really are. So if you're on the move quite a bit, you get 6 magnetic sheets. You get 6 top-loading plastic wallets, as you can see here as well, for £12.99. Crazy value. £4 off, down from £16.99, and it's the same quality. It's fabric on the front. You've got the webbing around the edges there to protect your case. Really well built and reinforced as well.
Yeah. And like I always have, I have got these two with my essential dyes that I love and use all the time. So I always carry with them in my car or for my demos and so on. And you know, I had it for I think about almost 2 years. And they are in perfect condition because it's the quality, the attention to detail, the reinforced, you know, edges around it, the stitching, everything.
If you go for both, you go for the smaller one and the larger one. Look, you can actually put the smaller ones into the larger ones as well.
And this is exactly what I do sometimes because the smaller ones, which are slightly, I think it's about 6 inches. Yep. So then you can have 6 inches by 6 inches, also double-sided. They are the same quality of the magnet sheets, the larger one, and you can have it double-sided for the dressables, for the buildables, for the small, like the layering dies.
Good idea.
They are absolutely fabulous.
And things like that, so the alphabet or numbers, or like you say with the buildables, the characters, or all the tiny little parts, easy to lose them. Put them on a magnetic sheet. Everything's in one place. So you're getting 6 inserts in there. If you wanted both together, right now, it would be £32.98 for both the large and the small. So you'll be saving, actually, £11 off the price. And if you're a Freedom member, no P&P to worry about either. 487351. This is going to go up, though, to what it should be, £16.99 at the end of the hour. 55 minutes and counting to take advantage of the happy hour prices. Now, I can't believe we've got all these essential must-have items from Tonic at reduced prices. You found the cutting mat already. Now, honestly, if I took this to where we are in Oundle, if I took this to Oundle Post Office and asked to send this down to where I live, I reckon I'd be charged maybe £10 postage.
Well, it is heavy.
Yeah.
It is heavy, and it is a glass mat, the 12 by 12. Well, actually, it's a little bit larger than that, but it's basically for a 12 by 12 work that you have, plus the extra. It's glass. Tempered glass, which means that it's highly durable. You can cut on here. You can use your heat guns on here. You can use your glue guns in here because it's heat resistant. It's shatterproof. So once that you work on a glass mat, there is nothing that compares to it.
No.
You don't go back. I mean, I had so many of the cutting mats, traditional ones, and I ruined a few of them, but some of them they are still a bit. But as soon as I went to glass mat, I had to, get some more because they are fabulous.
You could do your mixing of all your mixed media products, like your textured pastes, that sort of thing. You can mix and blend colours. It's shatterproof and scratch resistant as well, scratch-proof. £9.99 for this. It's going to be delivered to your door for that price as well for Freedom members. Otherwise, it's just £2.95 P&P. You pay an awful lot more in postage to get this delivered anywhere. £9.99, and it's yours, saving yourself £4 off the price. Busy for this already. And it does come in a cardboard box as well. 109553 if you need a new cutting mat. Now, something else that Tonic are really well known for, they started off, didn't they, with tools?
Yes, they
in the early
did.
days.
Yeah, there was tools, and especially scissors and craft knives and guillotines and trimmers. And here you have got one of my all-time favorite trimmers. This one is one of the ones that I always carry in my toolbox, as well as the 8.5-inch guillotine. A trimmer, what basically you have got is two blades in here. You can take one out, and then let me just put it like that. So you just split it a little bit and put that one in a safe place. And then you have got a blade inside it, which I'm going to show you with the one that I've taken it off. And the blade cuts both directions. And there you can see that metal. So please don't put your fingers near, because it cuts.
Very
now,
much sharp.
then also you can see those arrows, they show exactly where the blade is. So the blade is right in here, right in the center. Then it opens up.
Oh,
yeah, it has got this one is a 16-inch arm that opens up, so perfect for measurements, molded measurements, top, bottom, and in the middle, as well as centimeters and in inches along here.
Now, if you love saving cardstock, like gutting maybe mirror card, and we've got some mirror card in the show, this is perfect for gutting because you can put the blade in the middle of the cardstock, cut out the bits that are otherwise going to be kind of covered up, save yourself a small fortune over the years, but it's just such a great trimmer to invest in. Look at the saving on this. This is massive. Down from £20.49 to £12.99. That's a £7.50 saving off the price.
It is really good, and it's an essential, and it's lightweight, and you're gonna take it home. You can, if you like to go to crafting with your friends, it's super lightweight, so you can, it's really portable.
Brilliant. Okay, and it's non-slip as well. If you want it today, it comes with two blades as well, remember, and it's just £12.99. But if you're quick, you've got 51 minutes and 25 seconds to go before the price of this goes back to just over 20 quid, which is worth every penny of that anyway. Now, what about, excuse me, the ball tools? Look at these ball tools for shaping your flowers, your leaves, your petals, all those sort of things.
It's a fabulous, they are fabulous set. This one here comes also, so you have got 3 different sizes. So you have got here the 3 different double-ended ball end tools, plus the tweezers, which are reverse action with a fine detail. And then you have got the foam mat that is a high-density foam. So it's perfect for your shaping your flowers when you are die cutting, punching them. Then you're using, hopefully I will demonstrate how to do them. Also, I use the smaller ball end to use with the trimmer to score down the middle the card as well.
Okay, so if you want your tools, sorry, I swallowed the wrong way a minute ago. hate it when that happens. You've got your actual pad in the back there as well, which of course is what you use with these. You've got your tweezers, everything you need there to shape your petals and everything else as well. £13.49, 141955. It's another happy hour deal. It's catching, you got it now.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. We have got the card, yeah.
Okay, right, now, let's have a little look at what else we've got in the happy hour from Tonic, of course. We have got for you cardstock, and this is Craft Perfect Mirror Card. There's no reason for this to be reduced. You know it's a bestseller, always. Mirror Card from Tonic goes really, really well. You've got 2 different types of gold, though. Who'd have thought it?
It's, yeah, you have got the polish and the harvest. So it's kind of, if you can see there that there is a warmer tone of gold. It's slightly more rose gold, the harvest, and then the other one, the polished gold, is traditional gold. So you have got Oh, sorry, I didn't need you to, because with the lights in the studio, sometimes it's a little bit hard. But trust me, there is a very big difference. This one is the warmer one. This one is the one that really, really. I love that sort of warmer tone.
It's like one of them's 18 carat and one's 9 carat. One's slightly warmer than the other.
Yeah, I think, yeah, probably, but I like them both. I mean, it's gold after all, But there is the polished gold is really for the Christmas gold, and this one is a slightly more sophisticated.
What was the cost of Mirror Card if you bought it as a single sheet before? What have you spent? 60, 70, 80p a sheet, maybe sometimes in the past. This works out to 30 pence a sheet. £4 off, £11.99 for 40 sheets. sheets, and you get both tones of gold. 031094, and that's only for the next 48 minutes. And then the next one is silver. Chrome silver is what this is called. 40 sheets of silver. Maybe you're doing wedding stationery or anything along those lines. This is perhaps the most traditional of all the mirrored cards, and it's again £4 off. $15.99 crashes down to $11.99 for 40 sheets, and that's 549125. And then the other colour option that we've got for you is our ruby red and emerald green. Now you're getting 20 sheets of each, and that again is at just £11.99. Now's the time to stock up on all these fantastic things that you know you're going to need throughout the year. Why pay more when you don't need to? And also, if you're a Freedom member, remember, you don't have to pay your postage. That's taken care of by being a Freedom member. 133001 if you want the gold, the green and the red. £11.99. Now, we've got some dies in the show as well. Dies at happy hour prices. And don't forget, 6 o'clock tonight, we have got a brand new one-day special coming up from Tonic. I've got the two Tonic ladies with me, Paola and Jodie, coming up at 6 this evening. But these are gorgeously elegant ladies, aren't they?
Yeah, they are the fair dames. So they are kind of, if you like the beautiful, the movies or the books from that old era, the kind of Edwardian and also John Austen-esque in here. So you have got 3 dies, it's 6 dies, because every die comes with the beautiful fair lady with a sentiment as well, that had a beautiful intricate detail.
So where you see style, that's actually a die. Elegance is a die as well, and so is grace. But then you've got the beautiful aperture with the lady looking through the aperture there, just kind of sitting and taking it easy on the chaise lounge, and there she is with a parasol as well. So really elegant, and you can really go to town and decorate these beautifully.
You can do paper piecing. You can to colour in. You can layer it. It will die cut beautifully, because all the mirror card that we have seen before is mirror card by Tonic, which means that it will die cut beautifully. You won't get any stain, and that will look stunning with the mirror card.
Beautiful. If you'd like yours, £24.97 is all you pay, saving yourself £14, down from £38.97 to £24.97, and you get all of them. You get Harriet, Anastasia and Emma, the whole bundle, 834498. Then we also have matting and layering dies. Now, these are a set of 2. And you get 18 dies in total, 10 in that one, 8 in this one, and these are $15.99 for both. It's a half-price deal.
It is really good. And there are these layering dies, the A2 size. They are the ones that will fit on an A6 card size as well. So it's perfect if you wanted. And then I love to use the larger ones to just die cut 2 of them, score the back like about an inch, and then use it to make a blank shape card. Matting and layering, perfect. Little labels for the centers of your card with the sentiment. Perfect.
It's like you're getting one for nothing, really, isn't it?
It is. It is actually. It's a really good. Yeah.
There's the 10 of them.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's the one that's got 10 in it. So you can mat and layer, make inverted cards or pyramid-style cards with those. Lovely frames you can make with them as well. And then this one is the 8. This is the 8 dies. And of course, to keep them in tip-top condition, you need to go for your storage, which we've got on the show, of course, as well. And that would fit beautifully well on probably even the smaller one, I reckon.
Yes, they will fit, although they might be a little bit... Yeah, they should fit. Yeah. No, they do, because we measure the as medium-size storage, which is 6 by 6, and this one, the largest side, it would be 5.5.
Yeah, so they'll fit on their retreat. Yep. So there we go. So if you want the storage to go with the dies, they're in the show as well. But that's 404064, 18 dies. Then we have, I can't get my head around this, whenever we do this offer, it's something everybody needs. It's one of those things that if you can save better than half price on something you use on a daily basis, the Funky Glue Pen, there's 10 of them here for £10.99, so £1.10 each, and they should be £22.49.
It's one of these glues is just, it's so good. It's just it's double-ended, so you have got the fine precision end and then the spreader at the bottom. To be honest, I use the finer end most of the time. And it's one of these glues that you can use on the back of your hand. If you have seen Jodie using it on the back of the hand and then just tapping the die cut, it really works really well. But you can also use it, like if you like to do paper mache techniques, you can dilute it a little bit with water and create the perfect thickness of paper mache paste.
Oh, okay.
So it works so well for like ribbons and things like that. Obviously, with wet glue, less is more.
Now, a quarter of the stock we have available to us for this show has gone, so lots of you taken advantage of it. If you are going to use either end, make sure you cover one end up, otherwise it will come out of both ends.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
So,
that's why I tend to just use the one end, just to be safe. Yeah.
OK, £10.99 then gets you all 10 of them, and they do come in separate packets, so if you want to split them for crafty friends, great for kind of groups and clubs and things like that, so you're not all using the same tube. £10.99, £1.10 each it works out to, 368,695. And then down the end here, you were explaining to me earlier on, Paula, about the difference between the glues.
Yes.
These are glue pens, these ones.
Yes, these ones are felt tip pens, and the glue inside them is very, very different. This one is one glue that dries to a tacky consistency. Whether the funky glue dries completely clear and dries, this one always remains tacky, so it's perfect for your gilding flakes. When you put it in and it's kind of more glue or more liquid, or then you can sprinkle glitter as well. And of course it's a felt pen tip, so you means that you can write with it, you can do edges with it, so it's very, you need them both basically.
You do, you need them in your life. OK, yeah. So you get the wedge and you get the bullet tip, both sets of, well, you get 4 pens in total for £9.94, down from £16.44, saving yourself £6.50. So these are not tiny savings to be sniffed at, they're really good reductions, only for 42 minutes and 13 seconds. When that clock gets to the end of the hour, I'm afraid that will be it, offer over. OK. Let's have a look at the website. If you want to shop ahead of us, you can see all these offers and just look at all these 5-star reviews from people who've bought them before. Did they buy them at happy hour discount prices? Did they pay full price for them? They're all happy with them. The craft mat, the dies, the pens, it's all there. And the guillotines as well. And by the way, while we're there, while you're looking at that, if you want to come along and say hello to us at the NEC, we're going to be at the NEC for the Creative Craft Show, the 15th to the 18th of March. Looking forward to it. Janice and myself are going to be there Saturday and Sunday. Lots of the other teams will be there on Thursday and Friday as well. So if you want to come along and say hello, get your tickets in advance, 2 for 1, save some money. And also you don't have to get involved in a queue waiting to get in the first thing in the morning. You can just turn up and go straight through, which is great. Right then. Now, the medium storage, so busy for this, it's £12.99. It's quality, this. It's fabric, it's reinforced. So
you've got the handle as well.
You've got
and
6
also,
double-sided magnetic sheets.
Can we mention that even it tells you how many inserts you can put in here? See?
Oh, right. Maximum inserts 8.
8.
You get
so
6.
Basically, so if you can buy, also it's important to mention that you can buy extra inserts, so you could put 2 more in there, and if you wanted to, and then use the rest in either get an extra one, or it's a great way. But look how you just put the die in here,
yeah,
and then that's how you would have it in. Oh, I mean, this one obviously it's a larger one, so it's the magnet doesn't show how good it works with all the little ones, but the buildables, for instance, that you have got, like 10 individual dies. And what I do, I keep the packaging, I will put it like this, trim up the excess, and then I have got a perfect,
That's a good idea.
So, yeah, that way you know exactly how it looks, and the name of it, especially a buildable that you want to have, the name and how to build it up.
Now, no surprises, we've got queues on our phones. Whenever we do a happy hour like this, the lines go crazy. You can use the website to avoid the queue, hochanda.com, or if you want to use the phones to talk to an operator, 01733 60 2000. But we are very busy. What are you buying today? Tell us. Email in, let us know, studio@hochanda.com. Are you going for the cutting mat? Are you going to go for the storage? The small storage is flying. The big storage saves you even more money, and that's the A4 one. You get 3 inserts in there. Nearly a third of the stock is gone, and they are, very importantly, double-sided magnetic sheets, so you've got 6 sides to store.
6 sides to store, 6 wallets, and obviously because it's such a strong reinforced wallet, you can put extra things as well. Sometimes, what I do is I use these wallets to carry, like for instance, when you have got papers or bits and pieces that you really like, and things like I will use them as well. I like to store all my dies in here, and every time that I have got a new die set, I need to get more of them, because I know I will write on the top with a one of permanent marker exactly what it is in here, and then you can flip through, you can know that they are in what they're called, or the set that are inside it, as well as the one on the back.
Your dies probably are one of the most expensive items that you can buy. If you've bought many dies over the years, you've probably spent hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. So it makes sense to store them in a place that's going to protect them, that it's going to help you get organised as well. Because how often have you forgotten you've got a certain die, or you can never find the right die, or you lose a part of a die set, which can be really infuriating. This keeps it all in one place. It is, of course, fantastically stylish in a tonic orange, and it can go on a bookshelf. You can obviously write on the spine exactly what's inside it, so you could have different themes, maybe have a Christmas folder, have a spring and summer folder, and it is completely strong and reinforced. It's got like a chipboard inner to it, so it's going to help to protect what's inside there. But the value is amazing. Less than 20 quid. 19.99, and it's down by £7 off the price, 370957, and you can put more in here. Does it tell you how many you can put in?
This one, yeah, that's
maximum 6.
So basically, yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's like I put in mine 8, and it's a bit naughty because then it's too much weight, and then what happens is that you can make the ring open. So just follow the instructions that they tell you in here, just to be safe. Okay, so maximum of 6 is what they suggest, but it comes with 3, and you can find extra inserts if you want on the website. But these are 3 wallets and 3 double-sided magnetic sheets inside the wallet to get you going. And it's £19.99, but only for the next 37 minutes and 27 seconds. I thought we should cut one of the fair ladies.
Oh, go on then.
Fair dames. So I'm just going to use the, this one is the Harvest Gold, which is the warmer gold. And because it's 250 GSM, plus it's a mirror, I like to pass it twice. So I go through the die cutting machine one way and then again another time, just to make sure that it has cut perfectly.
Your tangerine machine is very impressively clean.
Oh well, because this one is not the one in. You know what? I'll tell you one thing.
Do you have a hand with that?
You know what's happening is that I'm really short, and this counter
is really high.
Is really high, and I don't have my heels on, so it's just like when you want die cutting, you want to have it in, more or less the height that it should be.
I felt particularly useless then. Like I should have been helping you do that.
No, it's all right. I always say that, die cutting develops my muscles. But you can see, it's a great way of, instead of having to go to the gym, I literally, sometimes when I'm feeling that I'm a little bit, and I will die cut, but also use it, just one arm and just do a little bit. But you can see how I have die cut. Actually, I said that I would go one way and then I put it a second time, but I haven't. I just gone one way, one time, and you can see how all the...
Oh, Paola,
yeah?
I've just been handed the glue pen.
Oh.
Limited stock. Oh, no, we haven't got anywhere near as many of these as we would have liked. I mean, this has been on offer before. You've obviously grabbed them. We've only got a limited quantity now. Less than 10% of what we started with remains. You get 10 of them, remember? 10 funky glue pens, and each one's got 29.5 mil, so you've got nearly 300 mil of glue for £10.99, and it's the double-ended funky glue pen. So order them quickly if you'd like them. 368695. Freedom members don't even have to pay the postage, so you're getting a great deal. You'll save £11.50 plus the £2.95 off the P&P as well if you're in the Freedom Club.
All right, so this is how, it has cut out every single detail. Look at all that little detail, one go. And this is what the mirror cards will do from Tonic, because you have got the insurance that, it's from Tonic and it has to be die cuttable. And look, one go with the tangerine, and it has cut beautifully using that beautiful fair dame in there that is very kind of glamorous.
I think she's on an extended lunch. She
is.
Yeah.
Had champagne.
A lady that lunches.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely?
Now, if you want those dies then, you're getting all 3 of them. Harriet, Anastasia, and you're also getting an Emma as well. And you get those wonderful words, style, grace, and what was the other one? Elegance, I think? Yeah. For £24.97. For all 3 sets of dies. Really good value. And, of course, you can put all sorts in the middle of that if you wanted to as well. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So if you would like to go for this one, all 3 of them together for £24.97. OK. Now, the trimmer as well, that's going very quickly. Let's quickly remind you of this. You get 2 blades with it. Obviously, blades by their nature will eventually blunt, but you do get 2 blades with this. You can also buy replacement blades, and you can also buy scoring blades for it too if you want to use it as a scorer.
Yeah, but could I have the floral punch as well. The floral, yeah, because I'll show you. If you go for both of them, then you have got here one of the smaller end balls, and you can use it as a scoring tool. So I'm going to show you how I use the trimmer for cutting. I tend to cut. I like to put my card flush against the top. So for instance, if I wanted to say, like, I wanted to cut, say, well, 5 by 5 inches. So I'm going to, or let's do 6 inches by 6 inches. So I'm just putting my card flush against the top, and then the 6 in here. So it comes, the measurements are both in inches and centimeters, and then I'm dragging my blade upwards. That way, by having the card flushed against the top edge and dragging the blade upwards, that way I maintain it straight. If you do like this, if you just put it in the middle, or you drag it downwards, you kind of pull it and the card will move. That's why you won't get a straight edge if you do that. Now, I wanted to do 6 by 6. And then I'm going to do that, drag it in. Now, the other thing you can do, if you wanted to score, say, like I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to do like a frame. So I'm going to start at 5 inches. I'm going to put the blade that in the bottom. I'm going to start in 1 inch and go up to 5 inches. Because
you've actually got the measurements on the guard.
On the guard as well. So then I'm going to put it at 5 in here and go from 1. Yeah, and then go up to 5. That is creating an emboss. So imagine if you want to go to a concertina sort of card, you can do that. You can do all your scoring boxes. You can do apertures. I'm scoring in the middle, but you could cut in the middle as well. And I have got, can you see there?
Oh, there we go.
And I could cut now in here because the trimmer will allow me to go in. So let's say that.
And you can't do that with scissors,
no,
but you can with a trimmer.
You can, exactly. So now I'm going to go from 4 to say 2 in here and cut the aperture in the middle.
So it's going to make your mirrored cardstock go that much further. Why cover up quality mirror card when you can gut it?
Exactly, and the fact that you can be precise, that you can have it, because sometimes they think, oh well, you could do it with a craft knife, but you wouldn't get that precision, you know, aperture sort of element, or you would be wasting because it's not it's completely straight. Okay, and then just gonna, and there you have it.
There's your gutted card. Perfect.
With
precision every time.
It is brilliant. It is, and it's so portable as well, which is great.
One of our best value items and one of our biggest savings in the show as well that Paola's showing you here. If you want that trimmer, remember you get 2 blades with it. You get all of the measurements in inches and centimetres. You get the extension arm as well. And you can buy refill blades for it going forward if you need them as well. 369 469, part of the Happy Hour deals. Yes, basically. So this hour has only got, what, another 30 minutes to run, and then the prices will go back to where it should be. Now, if you have a little look on our website, you can always see what's coming up later on today, but also you can see what's coming up tomorrow as well, if you want to. You can always have a look at our TV schedule, see what is going to be coming along in the early hours of the morning if you can't sleep or something like that. 7 a.m. we go live every day, of course. Fabrics with the Mill Shop with Matt tomorrow morning. He's on the early shift, followed by 3D embossing folders. Then we've got, of course, our one-day special that I'm launching with Jodie in about half an hour's time at 6 o'clock. OK, so if you want to have a little look at what's coming up, always just go to hochanda.com. That's our website. OK. OK, so the happy hour is what we're on at the moment. Now, this is an extra show that we weren't anticipating. We were going to be bringing you, of course, our one-day special, Final Call, but that did actually sell out this morning in the 9 a.m. show. So, by way of compensation and saying sorry that it sold out so early, we're putting in a happy hour deal where you can get bargain prices on our tonic products. So have a little look at our Nouveau glue pens to start off with, because you get 2 wedges and you get 2 bullet pens as well, all with quality tonic glue inside it. £9.94 saves you £6.50. So there's all sorts of different glues out there. Where do these fit in?
This one I always carry with me because I love gilding flakes with, you know, to work with gilding flakes, and it for me is one of the best ways to use it. So I'm just opening the large one. So I wanted to show you how large that felt tip is. It is perfect if you want to create edges around your cards with gilding flakes. It also, if you for glue, loose glitter, is perfect because you can, with gilding flakes, you need to wait until it becomes tacky and it never dries, so you can do all your work, and you know, like I do for preparing for shows, I can do it the day before and let it overnight, and then the next day I can put my gilding flakes because it remains tacky. But if you press it down, and then you can see that here the glue is coming through, that kind of a slightly blue tinge into it, and then straight away it's liquid and it will hold glitter. But if it becomes tacky, then it's too, like, you know, it's only for gilding flakes.
Yeah, sure. Okay. And you just pump it. That actually kind of then encourages the glue to come through the wedge. So you get 2 wedge and you get 2 bullet nibs. If I just take this one out so you can see the size of the nib.
It's a felt tip, but it's a thinner one.
There we go.
So it's exactly the same glue, but you have got more precision control. So if you like calligraphy, for instance, if you want to do a beautiful words and then you want to put the gilding flakes over it, this will work really well for you. And also what I love to use, if there are certain types of foil that are glue activated rather than heat activated, so you can use foil with this glue as well.
What you've got to do is just keep pumping it. You can probably see the nibs turned a light shade of blue. That then is delivering the glue. So there's the glue going onto the back of the card there. So it doesn't take long. Just pump it a few times. It will then start to flow. And
because you get quite a lot of rich flow, you can also then use quite a lot of it and then splatter all over it, and then use gilding flakes, so it just looks really pretty. It's like a starry night.
Fabulous. Yeah. So there you go, all 4 of those for £9.94, so less than £2.50 each, which is amazing. Now, the one that you see Jodie and you see Paola use all the time, this is the one that you put on the back of, Jodie puts on the back of her hand, isn't
exactly.
it?
So,
oh, this is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's completely sold out. Sorry, it was limited. It's now sold out at £10.99. Congratulations if you got it. So, yeah, it's an hour show with our time-limited deals. But, of course, if the stock's gone within that hour, that's it, offer over. So I hope you got yours. Now, we do have the layering dies for you from Tonic. These are lovely. Now, there's 18 dies in total here. 10 in this one, 8 in that one. 2 different designs completely, but they're such useful dies.
Yes, they are. I actually, this is one of my all-time favorites because it's just a very elegant kind of sort of a square rectangle shape, and that with that little strip, it's like a, you know, that droplets when you do like a water and kind of a strip, and you can offer ripples or something like that. It's just very elegant, but also it makes really nice, elegant, you know, like a smaller size cards as well, horizontal. I really use that. And these ones for matting and layering look beautiful. Whether you want to stamp an image and then just mat and layer, just adds a little bit of extra detail around it.
And again, layering dies like this are usually, well, they're always popular even at the full price. So to get them at a half-price offer, it's like one set you're getting for nothing. Give us a call for them. £15.99 is all they are, down from £31.98. And I'll quickly show you this one. Just turn around as well. That one's just popped off there for a minute. There we go. So there's the 8 dies. Look, all perfectly graded in size, going up and down. So perfect for your matting and layering. Really lovely. And you can make gorgeous frames with them as well. They look lovely that way, look lovely that way. Any which way. It's up to you. So 18 dies for just £15.99, less than £1 a die. That's amazing.
Yeah, amazing, yeah.
Now we're missing... Oh, which one's...
Shall I go and get the lady?
What was that? Which one was she? We've got Elegance. We've got Grace.
Back.
And then this
Sorry.
That's all right.
It's just like, I was hidden, and, you know, she likes to go for lunch, unless it's standard lunches.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, you've got Style, Elegance and Grace. They're separate words as well that you can use completely independently of these images. But then you've got the wonderful images of the lady looking through the aperture there, the lady sat down on the chaise lounge that we cut out of the machine a few minutes ago. And there's the very beautiful lady with the parasol on the way to a ball or something like that. She's got the fan in her hand as well. Really lovely. £24.97. Usual price £38.97. You're getting them with a £14 discount.
They're really good value. That's very good
Yeah.
value. But not only that, they're beautiful, elegant ladies. Whether you are wanting to do, like, I love that there are these open spaces in there, so you can stamp a sentiment. You can create your background in there. You can even use it as a photo frame. You know, you can trim that lady out and do decoupage. You know, like die cut it 3 times, then cut her out, and then put her on top of each other and creating the different color cards. Color them in. Use your coloring mediums, or using paper piecing to die cut it. You know, it's just so many different techniques. I see them, and it's continuously all this area. And also, you could, if you take them, sorry about messing you the counter, but look at that. If you want to just use it as a decorative frame at the top and then the bottom, they have got so many possibilities. Just use it as a frame, even without her, it would be just lovely.
If the character's not always appropriate, there is a lot on that die that you can use, like you say, completely separately. So £24.97. That's going to go up in how many minutes? 23.5 minutes. 834-498 if you'd like to go for those 3. Now, we've also got our cardstock, mirrored cardstock in a happy hour deal. You know, at the normal full price. Everyone loves it. It's great value. And Craft Perfect is the fantastic brand under the Tonic logo. And you've got here half the sheets in green, half the sheets in red. Beautiful quality mirror card. Sometimes you see cheaper mirror card and it distorts the image a little bit, but the reflection on this, as you can probably see, is absolutely superb. Gorgeous quality.
There are, and also, you know, it's an amazing value for money. If you like to matte and layer with your mirror card, this one is, you know, it's the right time to go for it. You're getting the red and the green. I know some people, and I know some people are going to go, what? But some people will start making their Christmas cards. And I know it's crazy. Or if you're like me, last minute all the time, just if you like a good deal, then get them now, and then you know, you have them ready for whenever you are going to start. It's the emerald green and the ruby red.
Well, you've got a great reduction of £4 off the price. 20 sheets of red, 20 sheets of green for £11.99. Less than 30p a sheet, which is crazy. Then we've got our silver in the middle here. Now, this is, again, 40 sheets. Probably the most versatile of all the colours, I suppose. It's always going to be appropriate to use. And it's £11.99, another £4 saving off the price here. And that's £549,125 for your silver. And then we've got the 2 shades of gold, which is the Harvest Gold, is it? And the polished, Harvest and polished. So just different shades of gold, basically. If I just show you.
So
here.
you have got a traditional gold, which is that luminous gold, and then you have got that Harvest, which is a slightly warmer tone. Think more autumnal gold. Think more of that, you know, the fields of, you know, wheat. So it's slightly more, you know, rose gold.
Now, there's not that much in it, to be honest. They're very, very similar colours, but there is a subtle difference.
When you see them at home, like in real life, trust me, there is a difference, because there is a lot of the time that, like, I have got my drawer of my... There
you go. You can see the difference. Yeah.
So that one in the front is, or in the left-hand side, right-hand side, I don't know. It's a little slightly more rose gold, and then the other one is more yellow gold.
OK, well, that is 031094 if you'd like your gold. If you want to stock up on all 3, because they're, you know, that's going to save you £12 then. If you say £4 there, £4 there, £4 there, feel free. And remember, if you're in the Freedom Club, postage is included in your membership. So always bear that in mind. If you're buying 2 or 3 things in the happy hour and you're going to be spending maybe £6 or £7 on postage, join the Freedom Club. And you can do that in the same transaction as buying these items as well. And you can save on the P&P. Now, we've got only 20 minutes left of our happy hour deal. If you want to go for anything, now's the time to give us a call or go to the website hochanda.com. Now, the tools we've got for you, these are, every crafter needs a tool set like this, don't they?
They do. And it's one of these tools that, like, I know that some people will look at it and say, well, why do I need it? Well, I'll tell you why you need it, because if you want to use flowers in your cards, you need something that will give you that shape, a perfect shape every time. That it doesn't matter what dye or punch, floral punch you are using, you want to get them that really nice bendy edge around it, layer them up, making the centers kind of go in. This is the toolkit for you.
And also the tweezers are brilliant as well, because when you release them, they actually stay shut. So if you're doing things like maybe you're doing some embossing with a heat gun, you're going to keep your fingers away.
That's exactly, yeah, this is one of the reasons why they are so good, because exactly the embossing that holds it, so you don't have to be pressing down.
If I just take these out just to show you, look. So you pinch them, they open, release them, they close.
So basically, if you are doing embossing, so you have to just hold it. You don't have to make any pressure. So if you have got any issues with having to hold something like a tweezers in there, you know, that it kind of always kind of painful. This one, so you just need to press it once, hold it there, it's holding. Imagine a heat gun, or if you want to color in as well.
And Tonic are so known for their tools as well, real quality precision tools. You've got your ball tools there, 6 different sizes of ball. You've got your tweezers there as well. Your shaping mat is included too, which is just
so basically, I'll show you what we can show you how it works here, right? So you know, you have got the larger end, so you have, it's double-ended. It's the orange bed is rubberized, so it's much nicer on the hands if it was harder plastic. Now there are a lot of schools of thoughts how to do this. This is how I find I like to start at in the center to shape it. See how already has got more shape, and then go into the outside, and I go one petal at a time, and see how it adds that kind of lovely edge. Now when I turn it over, you can see it how it's much more natural, that sort of kind of crinkling around it, this one is just completely flat. So I would do that in all of them. Now you have, this is a high density foam. It is thicker, much thicker than a mouse pad. A mouse pad, I sometimes, when I haven't had one of them, I use a mouse pad, and it's not thick enough to give me that depth to push down with the large ball ends.
So Tonic have really thought of everything for you. You'll get great results with these, and they are down in price as well. I've seen toolkits for around about £23, £24 similar to this. This is £13.49. Our normal price is £18.49. You save another £5 by getting it in a happy hour today, and you have 17 minutes and 25 seconds to go. When this show ends, you've got a 3-minute break, and then when we start the brand new one-day special at 6, that's when these prices no longer exist. So just a word of warning, get in sooner rather than later. 141955, your item number, and there you are.
Yeah, so if you want to add like more detail, you can use the final one, so you can see how, you know, you can go in with the bag and create like a little more detail into the petals. But it's up to you. There is no fast rules about how to do them. Just use the one of the larger ones, but not the largest one, just to cup it in the center, and there you have a really shapy flower, and it gives another dimension.
141955, £13.49. Now next to Paola, we've got the glass cutting mat, which is one of those crafting must-haves. Mia, the self-healing cutting mats are all well and good, but you can't really blend paints on them very easily or anything like that.
And they're not heat resistant.
No,
either.
they're not heat resistant, whereas this is.
Yeah, if you are a mixed media artist, for instance, and you are tired of, you know, having to really scrub your mats because, you know, the acrylic paint gets it. These will clean so well. So what you use is just something like a hand sanitizer to clean it up as well. That will get rid of. But remember, it's scratch proof, it's shatterproof, it's also heat resistant. You can cut on it with a craft knife. You can use your heat gun on top of it. You can use your glue gun if you want to. It's one of the surfaces that protects your table, but it also allows you to blend the inks really well. It is raised, so you have got this
the rubberized feet at the back, so it's going to stop it from slipping and sliding or scratching your worktop either. And you've got the protective corners on there for transit.
You can, for transit. I mean, I am the kind of person that keeps everything, so I keep them just in case. But you don't need them. I mean, you can discard them, but don't remove the little feet. It raises up, so it's very good. For instance, like Jody always uses it on her table, and she puts the inks against the top. So like so then they don't go away. So I don't know if I can show you. I'm gonna so you can see that you have got your ink pads in here, so against that top edge. So it's very easy to grab, you know. so they don't move around.
One of these days when I remember, I'm going to take this to a post office and ask how much to send that, because I know the postage would be a small fortune. We can deliver it to your door without any postage charges at all if you're a Freedom member, otherwise it's only £2.95. And we've taken £4 off the cost today, £9.99 down from £13.99, and that's 109,553. If it's time for you to treat yourself to a new mat, now's the time to do it. Now the trimmer, this is another absolute must-have. For gutting cardstock, for trimming things to make them exactly the right shape and size, this you can't really ask for more. You do get a spare blade. You get 2 blades with it. They're both cutting blades. You can, if you want to as well, probably on our website, find spare blades and also scoring blades. But Paola showed you how you can use it to score with the ball tool, which is just as easy. You've got your inches, you've got your centimetres, and you've also, of course, got that marked on there too.
Which actually, you know, having the measurements, I mean, not only you have got top and bottom, and obviously on the extended arm, but you also are getting it in the middle, which is really important, because when sometimes we are trimming smaller pieces of card, or imagine that you are doing a concertina card or a rosette and you want to score every, you know, say every half an inch, is very handy to have that reminder of the, because then you know exactly which lines. Then you have got this 1/4 inch grid in the base as well to guide you along. It is so much, it's so well thought out.
One of the best reductions as well, actually, £7.50 is your saving on this, down from £20.49. It's only £12.99 if you order now, and of course delivered for that price for Freedom members. 369469. You write a number, nice easy number to remember, and it's again really what Tonic do best, I think.
Well, Tonic does everything best, but to be honest, a lot of you will know Tonic, you know, from the early days, because the tools. That's how Tonic was introduced to me as a tool, and everything that I have done since, you know, has never disappointed me. But of course, the guillotines, the trimmers are the essentials, are the kind of products that we always need to have, because we all, if we are making cards or we are making layouts or we are doing journals, we always need to cut card and paper, and this trimmer will allow us to do that precision cutting, that guttering, as you were saying, matting and layering with the mirror cards. Is a fabulous tool to have.
And I mean, scissors are all well and good, but you can't gut cards easily with scissors. You can with a trimmer, so it's a really versatile tool to have. Non-slip feet as well, so it's not going to be slipping and sliding, and it's £12.99. But that is going to end that price in 12 minutes and 32 seconds. OK, now, the storage that we've got just over here. We've got the big A4, and we've got the smaller storage as well. The big one comes with 3 envelopes in it, and also 3 double-sided A4 magnetic sheets. So you've got 6 surfaces of storage in this.
You know, seriously, if you are like die cutting and you have got dies at home and you are struggling how to store them, you cannot go wrong with the largest. Like, this is such a good system. It allows you to have it all labeled if you want it in the spine here. So some of our design team members have it there. It has got that the handle as well, and trust me, it comes in very handy. That handle.
Absolutely.
I know. I have used it many times to, you know, carry it around. The fact that it's orange is really good if you allow me having things in my car, in the boot of my car, so it's easy to find. So it doesn't get lost. But also, you know, if you like anything branded, of course, you know that it's Tonic. You know the quality.
And also, this is fabric. This is a lovely, lovely quality fabric, and you've got binding going around the edge as well, which helps to protect it too. It's reinforced. It's very, very strong. It's not like a flimsy cover on the top, so it's protecting your investment. And you know, you've probably spent hundreds or thousands of pounds on dies, so have a good home for them. Maybe go for a few of them, multiply your saving. If you're saving £7 on one, you'll be saving £14 if you buy a couple, and you can put the name, like Paola said, along the side of the spine. £19.99, £7 off, 370957. And then we have the same sort of concept, but in a smaller size, and these are great for, again, your matting and layering dies. If you've got the buildables, like Paola was saying, with the tiny little dies, letters of the alphabet maybe, and you're always losing one or losing a number, this keeps everything in place. This time, though, you're getting 6 inserts, and again, they're double-sided magnetic sheets as well. £12.99 is a bargain, absolute steal. £4 off from £16.99. Love it.
Right. Excuse me. Now you have passed me the whatever. Could I have the toolkit and the trimmer as well?
Yes.
I just become so demanding, haven't I?
That's right.
All right. So another thing that I like the tweezers for. So, well, imagine that this was when I just trim it off, I cut it off. But you can just use the tweezers to hold it and do the quilt, the flowers. So by having that reverse straight angle tweezers, you can do things like this. Suddenly I have created a quilt flower. So now I think it's really convenient to have that reverse action and the straight edge to hold it for as you were saying, the heat embossing as well.
If you have like dexterity issues and you struggle to kind of squeeze things together, then the pincers do it for you. They really do.
And then, of course, the floral, you know, it's just not for flowers, it's just for little leaves as well. So you can then shape them all. And for instance, the center of a flower, sometimes we kind of want to give it a little bit more dimension. So then I'm going to turn it over, use the larger ball tool first to stretch the fibers, and then go into the center. Then I'm going to go with slightly smaller in there, and that high density. And then now I have got a perfect dome in here that I can put inside there, and then the leaf in here. But you could also use it upside down and then put the center of the flower in there, and then you have got a little flower. Sorry.
Cute.
Oops, I need some glue, but it has sold out, so I cannot use it, right? Yeah, and then we have got it like that. So then, so I wanted to show you how, if you want to do, like for instance, if you wanted to do with the trimmer, if for instance rosettes, I know that they're very popular in to make, and so you can extend the arm. So you remember that it goes up to 16 inches.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just cut. So I'm going to put it at 5.5.
So this would be a great trimmer to go for if you're into your scrapbooking as well with 12 by 12 sheets. Then this is going to cope with that, no problem.
So now I'm going to do every half an inch. So I have the edge of 5, and then I'm going to go to. I'm going to do it into. 4.5, and then I'm going to do it 4. See, I'm scoring perfectly in there because you have got the markings both at the top and the bottom, and using the scoring tool or the smaller ball end from the floral craft bunch, you can score it perfectly. And
it's a good tool to have by your side, isn't it?
It is. This is the trimmer that I carry always with me. I have a toolbox which is always ready for my demos, and it has got a guillotine because I love my guillotines, the 8.5, and then I have got this trimmer in there because it gives me the ability to, like you're saying, do the gutting of the card. It allows me to score my card. It allows me to cut the larger 12-inch card because remember, I don't know if we have mentioned that this aperture, here you can put 12-inch papers, slide it up, or a vertical, and then I'm going to just rotate it.
So perfect for your scrapbooking if you love your 12 by 12 papers, definitely. $13.49 for the trimmer. Oh no, actually that's the tools, beg your pardon. So the trimmer's on the bottom of the screen at $12.99. The tools are only $13.49, and they're good together actually.
Yeah, they are very good. So then I'm going to cut it. So this is at 2 inches. So just a trimmer, and you can see how you can trim a smaller piece of card as well. And then I'm gonna do like 1 inch in here. Again, remember to push the card flush against the top and then drag the blade upwards. That way you are gonna get the perfect cut every time. And then what you do is just score it like this, and then like that. So then you could create a rosette. Like that. So then I cut it in half, so then I can just go in here like so, and then glue those two together, and then glue the rosette
out of mirror card.
Yeah.
And we've got the mirror cards still at these reduced prices. Remember, you only have how many minutes left now? 5 minutes and 45 seconds before the prices of everything in this show goes up. There will be a 3-minute break between the end of this show and the start of the new one-day special. You can still order during that break and still get these happy hour prices, provided we have the stock. We've sold out of the glue, remember. We've still got the other glue pens, but the actual funky glue, that's gone. We've got the cardstock, we've got the cutting mat, we've got the storage, all on the website, hochanda.com, which is just there. So I wasn't expecting to see mirror card actually in the show today, or the toolkit either, or the trimmer. We've had storage before at special happy hour prices, so feel free to grab whatever you want, and also at the same time, why not get your tickets for the NEC while you're there as well, because you can get 2 for 1 for well, for a limited time while we still have the stock of those. Order it now, you don't have to buy it on the day and don't have to queue up, which is great. Are you going to be there at the NEC?
I'm not sure yet.
Hopefully.
Hopefully he will be there.
That'd be good. OK, now then, the storage, let's remind you of that. This is the big one, the big A4 storage, which comes with 3 double-sided magnetic sheets inside and 3 of those pop stud envelopes as well. You can get up to, they say, a maximum of 6, don't they, in here? You can find refills on the website as well.
Yes, you can. And remember, each folder will tell you exactly how much, the recommended maximum of inserts. You don't want to put too many, but you want to make them most of them. They are fabulous. You know that even the wallet is that fake plastic that, you know, the dice are going to be there safe.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose any of them. You have got the magnetic, double-sided, you have got the wallet in there, and plus that, you know, zipper around the case. So, you know that you can travel with them, that they're going to be safe.
Also, think about, you know, how many dice you can put on a surface area that large, and it's double-sided. Sometimes magnetic sheets are only single-sided, so you've got like a waste of space at the back, but these you can put the dies on both sides, no problem there at all. £19.99, it's a £7 saving. Under 20 quid for a file of this sort of size is really good value. It does come with a wrist strap, like Paola was saying, so if you are carrying them around, you're not going to drop them accidentally. You can personalise it down the back of the spine. It's got the tonic colour, so like you say, it stands out really well.
Yep, and you're not going to lose it in the car, in the boot of the car.
And then the small one, the Diddy one as well, which if you're going to go for one, maybe go for both, because they really do offer such great storage solutions for you. You get 6 inserts this time, again double-sided magnetic sheets and top-loading envelopes in there as well. And they will also transfer into the big one if you want to put them in there from time to time too. £12.99, and that's a bargain. Thanks, Paola.
Thank you, Dave.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
When are you back, do you know?
Yeah, I think it's Sunday.
Sunday, OK, we'll see you then. I'll see you with the other partner in crime with Tonic. Jodie's coming up with a brand new one-day special. It's the pin-ups of the 50s, coming very, very shortly, so I'll see you in a couple of minutes. So yes, it is our Project Pin-Up One-Day Special. That's with Jodie next at 6 o'clock. Then it's our craft price drop. Janice will see you for that at 7. And then more from the One-Day Special later at 8 o'clock. All on the way.
I'm Sheena Douglas, and I'm a stamper, first and foremost, but I also draw my own stamps. Years ago, in days of yore, I started studying art, and I got the chance to live in California, which I continued to study art there, and then got a different job in training, and then finally came back to designing my own rubber stampering. To be part of the Hochanda family, and I'm pretty well known for messy crafting. It's a fair cop. I like inking, painting, stamping, die cutting, stenciling, and I'm really pleased that we'll be able to focus on sharing tips and hints and techniques as we continue, and so hopefully we'll see you there.
Hello, I'm Debbie and this is Kim, and together we are Six Mini Memories.
We've known each other for about 8 years, and we're based just outside Newcastle in the northeast of England.
We're very lucky in the fact that we've managed to bring lots of new things. We always try and bring new things, new books, patterns, fabrics, kits, notions, always quality.
And we do get the opportunity to do lots of demonstrations, which is great.
We're looking forward to continuing our journey with Hochanda and with you. We've got some beautiful fabrics on order, as well as lots of notions.
And we've got the new booklets, which have at least 3 projects in them, which will have lots of new quilts, tips and techniques.
Make sure you don't miss our shows. We always try to make them informative and fun.
That's it. And we just want you to sew. Hope you can join us.
I love my job. Hello, good evening, very warm welcome. It is time for a brand new one-day special. Is this one going to last the day, or is it going to sell out early like yesterday's did? Hello, Jane.
You're right, babe.
Yeah.
Do you know I love this guy so much? Oh, dear me.
Now, we have got something, I've not seen anything quite like this before, and it is just so refreshingly different. That's what I love about it. We're talking pin-ups of the 50s.
They are beautiful. These are Verso Extra as well, so you've got the outside edges to be able to mount them onto. But core blimey, if I had that figure, I'd be an happy woman. I really, really would be very happy.
Do you know what? This is tongue-in-cheek. It's almost like postcard humour, isn't it?
It is. Let's face it, these are the girls of the 50s, aren't they? These are the girls that kept the whole workforce going and everything else, what with the aeroplanes and everything else. Absolutely superb. Bit of Marilyn Monroe twist inside there as well. But as you say, you know, they are a little tongue-in-cheek. They are brilliant.
If you go onto internet search engines and put in pin-ups of the 50s, you'll see images just like this. Now, we are getting very busy on the phones for it. It's something brand new and different from Tonic. You can have so much fun with them as well. Hello, sailor, all the kind of tongue-in-cheek phrases of the time. And you can have fun paper piecing with them, colouring them in. It's just fun. And it's light and it's cheery and it's airy, and it's 320836, a brand new one-day special, saving you £15. Basically, you're getting one set for nothing, aren't you?
You are,
yeah.
Absolutely. Should we have a look at the boards and see what we're actually getting? So first of all, you're getting the Singing in the Rain. So you've got that Verso edge. Brilliant to mat and layer them together, because then you can put your little pieces of paper in there as well. But you've got this sentiment up there, so Singing in the Rain, but you've also got the die that does all the beautiful little raindrops as well. You know, she's looking good, that girl.
She is looking good, and she knows it.
Well, absolutely, why not, if you've got it?
Have you got it, flaunt it?
Absolutely. So this one here, this is Time to Drink Champagne and Dance on Tables. This is the one that I spied last week when I did the memory books. I had it on the front of the memory box, and you were all saying, where's that sentiment from? Here it is. Right. So time to drink, you know, time to drink champagne and dance on the tables.
I bet you've done that many times.
Maybe 20 years ago. I might get up, but I won't be able to get back down.
They're all saying I've done it as well. It has been known.
Absolutely. But you know, she's all dressed up there. Take the glass away, give her a little tray. She could be a waitress. You know, maybe you've got some 1950 diner paper. Absolutely super to go alongside that one. And last but not least, you do have Hello Sailor. So she could be sat on a little ledge. She could be sat on an easel card. Absolutely beautiful.
I love them. They are so different and so unusual, and they're the one-day special today for less than £30. And just think about how you can have fun colouring them in. Think about the cards and who you're going to be making these for and who you're going to be sending them to. You know, my dad would appreciate this sort of humour. Yeah, my mum would as well, in actual fact, thinking about it. And just looking at some of these finished cards, the fun that the design team have had making these is pretty obvious. And you can, you know, dress them in whatever outfits you like. They're Singing in the Rain with just the raindrops with, I think they've got tonic drops on
These
top
are Nouveau drops,
Nouveau drops, yeah.
But, you know, bringing your glitter card, you know, that does remind me of that Marilyn Monroe scene.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, whether you are playing with all your nautical papers, whether you're playing with your tags, your Rivoli, whether you're doing greeting tags, these could be tags on champagne bottles. You know, really, really good, you know, glitter card.
I'm kind of thinking Beverly Sisters.
Yes.
You know, that's what's going around in my head. I've got Beverly Sisters songs going on in my mind.
Yeah, they're really... I want to say cute, but I don't mean cute. You know, that middle ground between cheeky.
Yes. Absolutely. Like I said before, you know, the kind of seaside postcards sort of humour, tongue-in-cheek, innocent but tongue-in-cheek. Now, we're already busy for this. 10% of our entire day's stock has gone in 4 minutes. Wow. Same thing could happen today as happened yesterday with the one-day special selling out first thing in the morning tomorrow. We don't want that to happen. We hope we've got enough to last the day. But if you go for them today, you get those wonderful verses as well. If you don't necessarily want to use the figures all the time, you've got those fantastic verses as well. Singing in the Rain, Hello Sailor, Time to Drink Champagne and Dance on Tables.
You'd have to be a blooming sturdy table for me to dance on it. I'm truthful.
You have to do that one time with Jodie. Try that.
Oh dear.
Yeah, next time you do that.
I mean, look at that one. Do you have a local pub with the barmaids in? That'd be absolutely brilliant to give her for a birthday.
Actually, that's a spitting image of a friend of mine who actually opened a pub a few months ago. So I make a fantastic card for her.
Really
would, yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah, and she'd be dancing on the tables, I'm sure she would. So that's our one-day special. 3 for the price of 2. $29.97 gets you the brand new tonic pin-up die collection. 16 dies in total. Very busy on the phones for it. 320-836. There's all sorts of other goodies as well. If you check out our website, hochanda.com, we've got half-price deals on some matting and layering dies as well, which you may well want to check out. And also, this cardstock that we've got here for you has been selected because, of course, the colour scheme of this cardstock perfectly suits the theme of these dies. 10% of the cardstock's gone. It's red, white and blue, basically, in your Craft Perfect and your mirror card.
It is, because it works beautiful alongside the pin-ups. You have got the Craft Perfect in your red, blue and black. You've got 10 sheets of each.
Yep.
You've then got your red metallic. You have got your blue metallic, and we've got 5 sheets of each of those.
Yep.
And then you've also got your pearlescent white, and you've got 5 sheets of that one as well. So for $9.99, you've got a real... I mean, that's a wad, Dave.
That is a wad. And I tell you what, we're calling it Americana, but red, white and blue, it's British too,
Yeah,
isn't
it is, absolutely. So, you know, whether you're playing with your pin-up girls or not, it's just a lovely array of colour.
Now, if you love that colour combination, then we've selected some Nouveau drops as well that will complement the cardstock really well. 10% of this has already gone. We've only been on the air for a few minutes, crikey. You've got these different shades of blue, and you've also got these 2 shades of red as well. £9.68 freedom price on this, delivered all 5 of those Nouveau drops. Brilliant value, 745,443.
Yeah, because you've got a mixture as well. So this one here is your midnight. That is gloss. You've then got 2 pearlescents. You have got navy blue. You have got Wedgwood blue. So those are both pearl. Then coming up to the top, you have got autumn red and also rhubarb. Is it rhubarb? Yes, it's rhubarb. And both of those are pearl as well.
So again, great to go with the cardstock, and the cardstock's great to go, of course, with our theme of the dies today, the pin-ups of the 1950s. OK, right, let's crack on with the demonstration. Let's make something... Let's go to the movies.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we have got... We're going to play with the Dancing in the Rain. OK? Now, as you can see, you have got inside and outside edges.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have cleaned that before, but hey. So inside your edge, you can place this in, and you can have a little mat and layer to be able to mount onto. So first of all, we are going to cut to the outside edge. So let's tape her down and run her through the machine. So by having the background, it just makes it so much easier to paper piece. It really does. So let's run her through.
Everyone's laughing at this die because this is the position I adopt when I have my batteries changed.
It does.
When the technical guys, when the ladies come in, they say, Dave, can you check your batteries, please? Can you change your batteries in between shows? I just go like that. So they just come and help themselves and then change them.
Oh, David.
More than me, that was.
Yeah. So we've got the outside edge, OK? We're now going to cut the lady in black, and then we're going to place her over the top. So we'll just get this tape, and we're going to tape her down and run this one through. So
is this taking you back? Is that taking you back to an era? I was like probably a seed in my father's eye in the 50s, but maybe it's taking you back to an era that you remember fondly, or maybe just an era that you maybe don't remember, but you just kind of researched the music of the era.
Yeah, I think it's got that feel.
Glenn
I mean,
Miller.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, the ladies of those days, what they used to do on such a shoestring was unbelievable. What with the gravy browning lines up the back of the legs instead of stockings.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they couldn't afford stockings.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You tried that?
Oh yeah, Dave. I can't even bend down at the moment, so. Oh, dear me.
Gravy brownie, huh? Mm.
Yeah, because they couldn't afford stockings. The only way.
I just had a strip of gravy browning up the. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So the only time they could get stockings was when the Americans brought them over.
Ah.
Yeah. So to cheat.
Hence the Americana.
Yeah. So to cheat, what they used to do is gravy browning with a pencil up the back of the leg.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Just wondering if that's where the. Just wondering if that's where the old saying for the gravy company. Ah. That's where that came from.
So we're just adding her onto the background there. Now that will make it so much easier for us to paper piece in, okay? Because we can just place the pieces within. So first of all, what we're going to do, I've got staining on my card, but at the moment I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to cut the other side first of all. What did I do with the die? Oh, there it is. Thought I'd lost her then. So just kind of put my die at this side. Okay, because that brown that I've done, we're going to use that bit for her hair. Okay, so working on her skin, first of all, we're going to take
happy enough, doesn't she?
She does.
Smiling away.
Absolutely, she's a bit of a party girl, I think. So we're going to add the adhesive into there and her leg, and we're going to do those items first. So take her arm away. And then her arm is going to come into there. Her leg is going to down there. And then we're going to take her heel. Don't forget her heel. So let's just take that little bit and place that, come on, in there as well.
The detail's phenomenal.
It is. It's really... Her face is amazing. The detail within the face is brilliant. So I'm just going to be very careful now and take her face out. So we've got that section there.
Yeah.
So let's just add that into there.
And if you are kind of doing a bit of research into how to kind of colour these characters in, what sort of colours or outfits they'd be wearing or whatever, you can go online and you can find the pictures and the images that relate to this, because we did that earlier on.
So I'm just taking out the other side of her face, which is there. We're just going to place that into that side there. Now before we go any further, we're going to stain that up.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just going to put that to one side because I'm going to use it in a minute. But I'm going to take a mixture of tea stain and walnut, and we're just going to come in and we're just going to stain all that up. So it's now giving the depth. So her skin looks like proper skin, but she looks a little aged and vintaged.
I could have made a pot of gravy for you if I'd have known. I've been very traditional.
I'd let you paint my legs, Dave, any day. Yeah.
So wrong. You're so wrong.
Ah, dearie me. Oh, dear. Oh, if you can't have a laugh, Dave, there's something wrong.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So let's do our hair now, okay? So that bit of cardstock that we stained.
Oh, by the way, the cardstock, sorry. My brain's working overtime. The cardstock, if you want the cardstock, a third of the stock, nearly a third of the stock is gone. That's why we're calling it Americana, because of that kind of American connection we were talking about before. But of course it's red, white and blue, so it's British too. £9.99, and you get 10 sheets of the Craft Perfect in the red, the blue and the white. You then get 5 in the red mirror, 5 in the blue mirror and 5 in the pearlescent as well. There you go.
Right.
Very busy for that. £9.99, I've just realised the price actually. £9.99, great value.
Right, so we've got that staining going on there, so we need to put her hair into situ. So let's take that dye away. And I'm going to be very careful because I've got a little strands of hair within there, okay? So let's start at this side first of all. Just pushing the little strands of hair out. So this one first of all. And that's going to go into that side.
Paper piecing is so satisfying.
I lost that one.
Everything fits.
It does. It all fits into place. So if you don't lose it, that's the whole gist. Don't lose it. So that one is going to go into there.
Yeah.
And then the other one is a bigger piece, so we shouldn't lose that one. There we go, look. That's going to go down that side and there. And she's started to look like she's got streaks now.
Yeah, I know quite a few people actually that love the fashion from this sort of era as
I
well.
do.
That's really, really popular.
I do. If I'd got this figure, Dave, I'd be an happy lady. I really would. So we're just going... That's the whole point. So let's just add that bit in there, take that bit of adhesive away. And then just carry on finding the little bits and placing them in. Yes, it does take a little time, but by Jove, it's worth it.
Though, isn't it? Yeah.
It really is. So the next little bit of hair, and we'll leave that little bit that we lost. I don't know what happened to that bit, so we'll just leave that little bit. She can be bold on one side. So let me just find... Oh no, that's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to do it again.
Okay.
Oh, it's there, it's there.
Oh, it stayed there, did it?
It's there, look.
Oh, there it is. Because you are a perfectionist.
Oh, I don't know about perfectionist, but that little bit is going to go into there. So, we now need to dress the poor girl, don't we? She needs clothes.
What was the name of that swimmer, that well-known swimmer in the 50s? Was it Ethel someone?
I don't know.
She was known for synchronised swimming. I can't remember her name now.
I don't know. So we're going to put her bottom on
Esther Williams, that's it. Esther Williams.
Onto that piece of card. And then the umbrella, we're going to slide it under there. And we're just going to stick that one down. And we're going to run that one through. So this is now going to give her her clothing, bless her little heart. So, take the umbrella away, put that there, and then we can follow through with her dresses now. So we've got the little, that one that goes into there.
Oh, she's got a polka dot bikini, has she?
She has, but she could just have a bikini, because she could leave the middle bit and then just put the other bits in, and then she would have a bikini on rather than a swimsuit. But we're just going to carry on.
An itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Polka dotted pink bikini. Oh dear. So that one is going to go into there. Can you remember when that song came out, how it took everybody by storm?
The original or the Timmy Mallet one?
Oh, the Timmy Mallet one. God, blimey.
Oh, hello Sylvia, good evening to you. She says these pin-up girls remind me of the paintings the US Air Force... sorry, the US Air Force...
They did.
Put up on the planes. Oh yes, of course,
They did, yeah. The, she had a name as well, didn't she? And I can't remember her name. There was one particular lady that was all over their Air Force planes.
But also it reminds me of a well-known airline as well. They use images a little bit like that too, don't they?
Yeah. So now we're doing the umbrella. So we're placing all the bits into the umbrella like so. Very easy to do. But as I say, it does take a little time, but oh, by Jove. Once you've done it, you'll be, oh, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I took that little bit more time and actually did it. So the last couple of bits going in, and then we can make this young lady into what we want her to be, and that is going to be a movie star. So that one in there. And then
she's very Marilyn Monroe-ish or esque.
She is, absolutely. And let's face it, she was an icon of her own time, wasn't she?
Yeah, totally.
So, where's that bit gone? lost another bit now, Dave. Is it down by a foot? No, it's not down by a foot. We'll just cut it. We'll just cut another one.
Okay.
So we'll just cut that corner there, look, because that's where it is. Let's get some tape. Cut that corner.
Well, we're not surprisingly very busy for our one-day special. You're getting one of them for nothing, really. That's what it boils down to, because they are $14.99 each, should be. You get all 3 sets of them, and I will remind you of all the different 3 figures that you're getting. You're getting them for $29.97, so one set's a bonus, really. And it's 320836 if you want to remember or just kind of capture the mood of the 1950s with the pin-ups. That's what we've got today.
There it is. Come here, little boy. Thank you. So let's just place that back into there before it disappears. And we have then got our umbrella. We've got oh, I've dropped it again, Dave.
Oh no, Jerry.
There. Yeah, you can say that. So that is just going to slide into there. Right, so we've got our little girl, okay?
Yep.
Now she's singing in the rain, okay? So we've got singing in the rain. We've also got the little snowdrops. Snowdrops? Raindrops. Where did that come from, Dave?
They're big snowdrops.
They are big stroke. So let's get this one. I'm going to put that on there as well, because I need that piece of hair, because that's going to annoy me. So, this has got an outside edge to it, but I don't want the outside edge. I'm going to cut the outside edge away, so we've just got the wording itself.
Okay.
So, taking that away, taking the die, you can see that all these little bits are all just going to pop out with no problem at all. Just be careful, because around the N there's a lot of little scrolls, okay? But most of it is in one big piece, so just give it a wiggle top and bottom, and everything will flow back out. So,
oh, by the way, the Americana card, that is absolutely flying at the moment. Red, white and blue, remember. Mirror card, Craft Perfect card, and also the superb pearlescent finish as well. That's only $9.99 for 45 sheets. Half the stock is gone at £9.99. Excellent. And also the Nouveau drops are proving popular as well, because they kind of complement those colours too.
So I'm just going round and I'm just completing the letters and taking away the outside edge. So then you're going to have just singing in the rain.
Right.
Yeah?
Yep.
So we're going to use that little bit there. I don't like that bit there, so I'm going to chop that bit off. That's better. Okay, I'm going to put my little letters there.
Now, Jean has emailed in. Hello, Jean. She says, I was a child of the 50s. Tonic has come up trumps again. Brilliant. She said, I remember the... Say that again? I remember the... Over 30-year-old women talking about the pencil up the back of the leg again. Oh, yeah, your mum confirmed it, evidently. All right.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. I remember my nan telling me a story of my grandfather's favourite chocolate at the time was Fry's dark chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
And they managed to save for these bars a chocolate. I mean, this was in the war. And she took it in the air raid shelter with her for safekeeping and fell asleep with it next to her head. Woke up the next morning, it was all melted into her hair net.
Oh, no.
You imagine it.
So these are really kind of taking you back, aren't they? They're bringing back memories, or maybe memories of maybe your folks or your grandparents, or what, you know, talking of that particular era, that particular time back in the 50s.
Absolutely. I'm just looking for a pink just to give her lips, there we go, her lips a little bit of a colour. Okay, so we've got some patterned paper here, and we are going to the movies. So, traditional old movies.
Is there anything good showing?
Yeah, I don't know, but hey, the styles of those days, brilliant, aren't they? So we're just going to trim that off, and that's going to go across the bottom.
I've been watching that drama on the telly about Betty Davis.
Right.
Feud, you know, about the Baby Jane film. I don't know if you've watched it. Brilliant, brilliant.
I've not watched it.
Have you?
No. So this is going to go further up. So that is going to sit into there. Now what Lou has done, she's cut loads of little extras, you know. So memories, do you have memories of those days? So she's got a little tab up there.
Well, lots of you have, because you're emailing in about them, so that's really lovely. And, you know, this is obviously kind of tapped a nerve with lots of you, bringing back all sorts of wonderful memories.
So my little lady is going in there, but she's at the drive-through. Yeah, so she's at the drive-in.
Yeah.
I just should have put that on first, so let me just prise that up and put her strip in there. Just pick her up a little bit so I can put the film strip in there. Bring her back down so she's on the film strip. Few little negative items, you know, the old
cine film.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit more film going on just down there. And then we've got these little ones here. Lou's even put little staples on the end just to give him that extra detail. So party time, it's your birthday on there. We've got enjoy today going on there, and then dancing, singing in the rain is just going to go. Let's just move that a little bit on there. So singing in the rain. Put that movie strip back down there, and I have to say I love that.
I do too.
Who wouldn't like to receive that?
Absolutely.
It's fun.
It is. It's tongue-in-cheek. It's, like I said before, almost like seaside postcard sort of humour, but it's capturing that kind of spirit of the 50s, definitely, and that's what we're bringing you today. The pin-ups of the 50s is the one-day special, and you can buy them individually for $14.99 if you want to. If there's just one in particular that you like, maybe the champagne one, for example, that one's going very, very quickly on its own. So there's the champagne one. Time to drink champagne and dance on tables. $14.99 gets you that one on its own. But if you go for the one-day special, you're going to get all three of these iconic, fantastic images, and you're getting one for nothing, basically. 903-711 if you'd like to go for that one on its own. If you go for the one-day special, though, you get all three. So here we go. These are they. And I'll show you some finished cards again in just a second. They've got lots around us here as well. So we've got the lady with the umbrella that we were doing and showing you in that last demonstration with Jodie a few seconds ago with the singing in the rain. There's the champagne lady. There we are, look. And then, hello, sailor. There she is with her cap and everything. I got given a cap like that for Christmas. I did. Yeah, it was, yeah. I didn't look like that, no. But no, it's because I made the Titanic. They got me in the you know, the staff. What would they call it? Secret Santa. That's right. I've got one of those caps, so I can wear it, as I often do. 320-836, your item number. $29.97 gets you all three of them. But look at these finished cards around here. Paper piece with them. You can look at this one up here with the brilliant sunshine. Isn't that great? Hello, sailor. There she is, saluting away with the sunshine behind her. Brilliant. Really lovely. You can have so much fun with these. They are flying at the moment. If you want to get yours, please don't leave it too late because we do have a habit just recently of our one-day specials not lasting the whole day. We're very, very busy for all of them. Here she's got her kind of sparkling hot pants on, as you can see there, with a polka dot top. Here we've got just using the rain and singing in the rain. No character on that one at all, but that looks lovely. There's your Hello Sailor, coloured in with your alcohol markers, I think, that one. There she is, looking completely different with a little bit of a map in the background. Oh, first class, absolutely. There's another one, paper pieced. And what paper piecing really means is you just cut the character out of a couple of different colours and it all just slots together like a jigsaw puzzle perfectly. Here we've got this one, that's also paper pieced, I believe, too. Here we've got a little MDF tag, again decorated with the lady giving you the salute. Really, really unusual and different. Something out of the ordinary from Tonic, which is going down very, very well at the moment. One of them is absolutely a bonus. You're getting 3 sets of dies, but you're only paying for 2. Approaching a quarter of the entire day's stock has gone. We're not even half an hour into the show. Well, we are exactly half an hour into the show now, actually. There we go. There she is with her champagne. You seen someone that you recognise in that? Time to drink champagne and dance on the tables. Fantastic. And there's another one there as well. It's party time. And I think, yeah, maybe you know someone who likes to dress in this sort of look, in this sort of era. There are boutiques I know that actually specialise in the 1950s style of outfits and clothing. It's very, very popular, very, very fashionable. And there's just Singing in the Rain with a few musical notes and a few nouveau drops there to make it look like three-dimensional raindrops. Lovely. £29.97, 320836. Lots of you I know have been shopping ahead of us on the website as well and having a little look at the half-price deals we've got on matting and layering dyes. They're in the show as well if you want to have a little look at them at the website, hochanda.com. Oh, you've got a picture. There it is. Look, I forgot you got that. Well, just shows you I'm not telling porkies.
Nigel, you said you wanted a pin-up man. There we go, sweetheart.
I forgot you took a picture of that. That's why I drive home. I get some very weird looks. Right then, matting and layering dyes, you rotters. Let's have a little look at these. £15.99, half price on all the matting and layering dyes that we got for you. 242431. 31.98 becomes 15.99, and you get the diamonds, and you also get, of course, the hearts as well.
I think these are a quarter of a price. Yeah, I really do. Deal. So you've got all your hearts. There's actually a heart missing out of that one. There's one missing out of the middle. I promise you, they will be complete because there's one missing out. There's two missing out of that one. Yeah. So we are doing well so far. So these are absolutely brilliant for your A2 cards in that. Yeah. So you may put them in different positions, you can get different effects. They really are good. I'm
right in saying I think the diamond one actually alternates between a straight edge and a scalloped edge, which is really lovely. So £15.99 gets you both sets. You should be paying that for one. So really good deal, 242431. The next set also is a 2-for-1 deal too. This is the cockle shell and scalloped, I think they're calling it. If I tilt it that way so you can see, there we are, look. £15.99. What's that?
Well, there's one missing out of that one. yours will be complete, yeah. But you can see here the size of those ones. Those cockle shells. They're beautiful, absolutely huge. And there is one missing out of that one. So we're doing extraordinarily well today. Yours will be complete. I think they've just fallen out in the bottom of the big box in there.
£31.98. They should be. You're getting them half price. £15.99. 357824. Now the next two, these are the next two sets. These are absolute must-haves. If you haven't got square matting and layering dies or circle matting and layering dies, grab these now. You've got one that's straight-sided, and then the other set is actually scallop-edged, and they're ever so slightly different sizes, aren't they?
They are.
Everyone say, don't turn the rag, Joe. Don't turn the rag.
Well, look at the state of that. Yours will be complete when you get them home, I promise.
I'll let you do the honours on the circles now.
The circles, they will be complete. Who's had these, honestly? Who's had them?
Oh dear.
I've heard of borrowing, but that's ridiculous.
Oh, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yours will be untouched by us, and will be complete, I can promise you. But again, you've got the scalloped and you've got the rounds. Could you? Are they slightly different sizes?
They are. You can mix and match them. So you can have a scallop on the outside, a plain edge on the inside. So absolutely perfect for your matching layering. So you know you can have straight and straight. You can have scallop and scallop, but they do look that professional if you have the scallop and the plain.
Brilliant. 872-528, your item number. Get two for the price of one. Brilliant. £15.99. OK, the website's got everything there. You'll see everything if you go to hochanda.com, including the nouveau drops. And we've got the Americana cardstock. That's absolutely flying at the moment. And that was 45 sheets of cardstock for less than a tenner. So that's a bargain. And get your NEC Birmingham tickets as well, if you'd like to. 2 for 1. Buy them in advance, save the money, and also just walk straight through on the day of your choice. You don't have to queue up to get in, which is great. Right.
So, hello, sailor. OK, so I've got my outside edge on there.
I should go and get my hat. It's in the car.
You keep it in the car?
Yeah. I told you I'd drive home then. Oh, no. Actually, could you get out?
So we're just going to cut those out.
It's got to be done. You know which car's mine, don't you? Yeah.
So we've got the little girl there. OK, we're then going to cut her out of black. So let's cut this out of black cardstock. and she's going to be stuck onto that white background this time. So she's going to be very bright and colourful, this young lady. So let's take that one and give her a tap, and let's pull that one out. So just going to take all these little bits off. So we're going to have that. So that little girl now is complete. So one on there, you can start to see the detail start to pop out now. So let's just...
Thank you for all your emails, by the way. Some of them are unbroadcastable, but thank you ever so much. Who sent that email in? Spencer, thank you. You made us chuckle. I can't repeat it, but you made us chuckle.
Love it. But I remember my granddad saying exactly the same, so...
Can't beat a good roast, can you?
Absolutely, yeah. So let's just add that into there. We're going to get into trouble, Dave. Behave.
Again.
Behave.
You bring out the worst in me.
We'll be band working together. Yeah?
Never.
So my little girl is ready to be dressed now. So let's take... I'm going to start with a pink, first of all. Okay? So tape her down and run that one through. So let's get her... This is going to be her top and her boots. So she could be a little bit like Penelope Pitstop in the pink boots. So let's put her boots on. So just add the adhesive in there. So she's got her pink boots. Let's just take that away. So now...
What do you think?
I thought you were taking the mic off. No, do you know what you were saying on wine time?
You can't tell the difference,
There
can
we
you?
go, babe. So let's just place her boots in. So this one in there. So she's got her little boots in.
I haven't got boots like that, though.
I'm glad. I'd be worried. Oh dear. So let's just put her sleeve in and the adhesive around there. So there's her sleeve. That's going to go in there. And that little section is going to go into there. And then the other bits, I believe, are still in the die. So we've got part of the arm going up there. So we now need her little hat in situ, because she's going to have that hat in. So I'm going to turn it over and take out those sections of hat. So one in there.
Tracy said, go David Jodie, thank you for making our day. So professional. LOL.
Tracy, if you can't laugh at yourself and have a giggle, there's something major wrong. So let's add that one in there. So she's now got her hat and her clothing. She now needs her trousers. So let's do her trousers.
We've got a boat manufacturer just down the road here, haven't we?
Dave, we can't get a boat in here as well.
Why not? I'm sure they'd lend us one, wouldn't they?
I think...
Maybe I should walk down, I'm confused. Come for my boat, please.
I think Paul might have a bit of a heart attack if we took the backpack wall out to go boating. Oh dear. So let's take this now, and these are going to be her trousers. So let's add her trousers. So add in all the adhesive in there. So let's go in here. Just prise her away, and then we can start to play with all those bits. Oh dear, I think I'm going to lose it today.
I think you've already lost it.
Oh Dave, you've got to have a laugh, mate.
Absolutely.
So this little bit here is going to go in here. So that's going to go up there. The other bit is still in my die. So let's just take that one out of there and place that one back in. So she's now got her trousers on. She needs that little section there. Come here. It's going to go in there. And then we're going to kind of stick down there. We need the back panel, which is still in the die. So let's take that little back panel out of there, and that's going to go into there. That's going to need a little bit more glue on there, look, because it keeps popping up. The trousers are, she's put a bit of weight on, and they keep popping open, look. There we go, bless her heart. So let's give her blue gloves. So let's take those glove elements.
She's very smart. I
She
like
is.
her uniform. That pink and blue looks really good.
You know, especially if you've got somebody in the Navy or, you know, Army, it'd be lovely to have a little bit of a laugh. So, if you've got any papers with Spitfires on and things like that, it'd be brilliant. Right, so the rest of her, what we're going to do is I'm just going to colour the rest in, okay? So her face, I'm just colouring her face. And then I'm going to come in with some yellow for her hair. Okay. And we're going to have little pink lips. Yeah, so she's now got her, she's dressed, she's ready to go.
She is.
So let's make her into a card.
Thank you for all your emails, by the way. Glad you're having some fun. Because we are.
So let's add that panel onto there, and then that onto the main card. So that black there is Tonic's black gloss card. I have to say I've been doing something really special with that yesterday, and it's worked out a treat.
Oh really?
And I'll share it with you next week. But
that's really opulent though,
it
isn't
is.
it?
It's
Lovely.
brilliant. So can you remember Girls' Night Out?
Yes.
Yeah? We did Girls' Night Out, so bringing all those old dies back into play now. So let's just add some adhesive onto that and give it a good old shadow. So get them back out of your die boxes. So Girls' Night Out. We're going to put that onto there. If you've got any of those little battery lights, you can put those through there as well to make it really pop. So Girls' Night Out.
I've got loads of those at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's like a landing strip at our house at Christmas with all these battery operated lights everywhere. It's great.
With Davy's hat.
Yeah.
XXR. Santa, this way. Been a very good boy.
I tell you what, Rob, who gave me this for the Secret Santa, it's the best Secret Santa ever. I tell you what, I'm getting so much value for money out of it.
So I'm just taking the backs off these, okay, because she's going to be sat on the Girls' Night Out. So what about a hen's night? Absolutely perfect to send to your friends. Hen's night out, all that sort of thing. Beautiful.
Well, I just think they're brilliant. They really, really are. And I hope you're having fun looking at them as well, because we are. $29.97 is your one-day special. You're getting 3 sets of the pin-up ladies of the 1950s. You're only paying for 2 of them, which is great. So this is the Hello Sailor one, with a little pea cap and giving the old salute. You've also got the Champagne Lady, of course, and you've also got, as well as that, the lady with the Singing in the Rain with the umbrella, and they're just $29.97 for all 3 of them. Is it bringing back memories? Some of the stories you're telling us on emails, great as well.
It is. Yeah,
maybe what your parents used to say, or your grandparents used to say, or what you can remember maybe as well.
Brilliant.
I love them. Now, the Nouveau drops, let's remind you of those. A third of the stock is gone. Now, the reason that we've done this colour combination is that it goes really well with the cardstock that's going really quickly, the Americana collection. So here you've got your 2 reds. You've got a rhubarb and what was the other one?
Autumn red.
Autumn red. And then you've got your 3 blues down there as well, which are lovely. So there's 5 Nouveau drops for only £10.75. £3 off, which is good. 745443. So that goes really well with the cardstock, which is just down here. 45 sheets of cardstock. You've got 30 sheets of the Craft Perfect in the red, blue and white. You then get 5 sheets of the red mirror, 5 sheets of the blue mirror and 5 sheets of the pearlescent for £9.99 for the whole lot. Amazing value. And that is not just Americano, it's also British as well, isn't it? Red, white and blue. 049 329. We've also got these sentiments. Now, we haven't got them on the counter, but they are available if you want them. Now, these are at a good price as well. £14 off. For On Your Day, sent with love, just to say hello, happy anniversary and congratulations. All of those, 699888 is that item number if you would like those. £14 saving on. There's some great deals on the show today. Really great deals. Fab. But the one-day special, let's have a look at some more finished cards then. Let's show you, this is like a diner style, isn't it, I think? Time to drink champagne and dance on the tables. There she is. Lots of paper piecing going on these as well, which I must admit I do love. There you've got your image, kind of very Marilyn Monroe-esque, I think, that one, definitely, with her swimsuit in glitter. No character on that one, just the Singing in the Rain logo, which is lovely. And those are tonic drops, of course, making the raindrops. And that's like it's almost like a grey that's been used on there. Let's have a little look at another Hello Sailor one. There we go, look. Oh yes, very glitzy, very glamorous. That's great, I like that one. And you can also, of course, do things like this. Ornaments, little wall hangings. Really cool. And then here she is, the champagne lady. It's party time. So you're loving them. They're £29.97. They are a bit of fun. I've never seen anything quite like them from Tonic before, and you do actually get some ideas on the back of the packaging. If you're kind of looking at them thinking when they arrive, oh, I don't know what to do, what colour to do her in maybe, then there are some ideas on the back there, so have a little look at that. I'll show you the boards as well, because you can also use them in lots of different ways. Because you've got the outline, which is a little bit bigger than the actual figure herself, so that's a lovely frame for it. You've also got, that could be a cloud, couldn't it? And then you've got Singing in the Rain that can go over the top of that as well. So the idea is that they all kind of fit on top of each other rather nicely. There's the Time to Drink Champagne and Dance on the Tables. And then Hello Sailor. There we go. Absolutely fun. Real fun. Pin-ups of the 50s. £29.97 the price, only for 24 hours or until the stock sells out. And remember, yesterday's one-day special sold out in the 9 o'clock show this morning, so that could happen again. We hope to have... It's always a failure from our point of view if we don't have the one-day special to last 24 hours. We want it to last 24 hours so that everyone can get it. If it sells out early, we haven't got enough, have we? But sometimes we just can't anticipate just how popular something is going to be. This is flying at the moment. All three of them. I love that one just there as well. That one there with the yellow kind of lights in the background, that's really lovely. And this one is a firm favourite too, that brilliant ray of sunshine. Is it capturing an era that you remember fondly, or is it maybe stories that you were told of a member of the family? We've had lots of stories and lots of memories being told to us on email today, and many of them unbroadcastable, but many of them very, very funny. 3203 836, your item number. If you want the one-day special, give us a call now. 01733 602,000, or you can order it on the website as well, hochanda.com. Now, the half-price matting and layering dies are here. Yours will be intact. You get the diamonds, you get the hearts, you get all of them for £15.99. You should be paying that each. So half-price deal on those for matting and layering. And the diamond one, remember, has got straight and then the scallop. Straight and scallop. It alternates. 242431. Another one. These are going very quickly, actually. We also have the squares. And again, they're slightly different in size, so you can, if you want to, use the scallop and straight, alternate those as well. £15.99 for both of them. At 946 940 is your item number there. And we've got the circles, we've got all sorts of other dies in the show as well, including those sentiments.
Right.
Champagne.
Time to dance on tables, darling.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's cut this young lady out. So I have my card made up. So my easel card is all ready to go.
Yep.
So I'm going to take my little girl away, making sure that all her bits are out, which they all are. And we're going to bring her in, and she's going to come onto this card front. Okay, so let's stick her down. So making sure that all elements are stuck down, all the way down. I have to say, those hot pants are to die for. You know, if I'd got legs like that, she's got legs right up to her armpits. Yeah, so let's stick her down. So let's take away all that rubbish now. Now, our lovely Sean has cut me out all the little elements of her skin. So we can just go straight in and put all her skin into place. So legs. I mean, look at the length of those babies. So the next one is, oh, what's that bit? It's there, it's her leg. So let's turn that one round. And then her thigh. Let's put her thigh in there. We've got her, I mean, if you've got any 1950s paper diners, you know, with all the, you know, the pop, that I'm talking about, the pop bottles, yeah, would look absolutely amazing alongside this.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, a lot of the old design there would look absolutely superb. If you've got any of the, even the New Day packaging, just take the wrapper off the bottle, put that across the bag, and put.
That would look well.
It would.
It would look really good.
Look really good.
I'm just frightened she's going to spill it.
Darling, because we never spill champagne. No, 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 no. So, this is her top. So let's place her top in there. Let's take her trousers, and I'm going to slide her trousers in there as well. So let's get a little bit more tape and stick that down as well. And let's run that through.
So, you know, someone that's really into fashion could have a field day with these, because it's almost like you're kind of playing with different colours, and you could also put fabric in there if you wanted to. You could cut fabric, couldn't you?
I mean,
cotton or something.
Think about some people that we already know, Dave. There's 3 or 4 people that I can think of straight off the top of my head that we've worked with.
Oh yeah.
That are into this style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. Just amazing. So on there, so her sleeves going to go on there.
For an awful lot of people, vintage fashion like this is massively popular. So they really have kind of come full circle.
Yeah.
In style and in fashion, definitely.
Her sleeve in there. Now we're going to do her trousers. So let's just glue all that up. So all the way down there. And I want to see if I can cheat, Dave.
Oh, you're doing this technique.
It might not work because there's such diddy pieces. It won't because the other card's underneath. Look. Oh, what a shame. We'll just have to place them on, I'm afraid. So in there, and that one in there, and then that little bit in there, and then we need to cut her hair.
Jodie, you've made my last hour of the day very, very enjoyable.
I'm glad, glad, sweetheart. I enjoy working with you, so.
Ditto.
It's we've known each other so long now. I think we can end each other's sentences. So that is going to go into there. So let's do her hair, because this lady, although she looks a bit mod, she is mod for today because she's dyed her blonde hair grey. So she's going to go grey. Apparently grey is the new colour.
What, for hair?
Yeah.
Is it? Well, I'm all right then.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently grey is the new colour.
Well, I've hardly got any hair left. Went to the barber's last week and he couldn't speak English.
Right.
And I thought I told him what I wanted, and he did the grade that I had there all the way around the back. And I've got the hair on the back of my head at the moment.
Oh, don't worry about it.
That'll grow back.
It will grow back. So her little pigtail. Let's put that little piece in there. So that's her pigtail that's going to come around her shoulder. And then we've got a few little bits of her hair. That one in there. That one in there. The rest is in the die. So let's turn it over and let's hope for the best.
I like that technique. That's really good.
Take that bit away. Push all those little bits in. There we go. So all those bits are in, apart from one, which I don't know where it is, so we'll make do with that one.
Gloss over that one.
Gloss over that one there. And then all we're going to do is we are going to cut. Time to drink champagne, darling.
Now remember, Jodie is here with the lovely Janice at 8 o'clock tonight. So if you are watching us on Freeview, make sure that you watch us either on Sky or online or Facebook Live or somehow, because I don't know if Janice wants my hat or not, but I might leave it there. But yeah, you'll have some more fun with Janice tonight.
Yeah,
and she's
we
also
will.
here with Craft Price Drop as well in about 5 minutes at 7 o'clock. So if you're looking for bargains, always a good place to shop, Craft Price Drop.
So dance on tables. It's got its outside edge. Okay, so that's my outside edge. Going to just place on this little edge here, which is going to go onto there. And then we're going to stick that one onto there. So she's dancing on the tables. Take her spare face away. But she also comes with the die that has got...
Oh, you get the champagne and the
champagne
glasses.
bottles on there as well. So, darling, she's got the bolly. She's ready to party.
She's thought of everything, absolutely. Yep, or she can come again. 320836 is your item number. 16 dies you get, remember, where you're only paying for one, you're paying for 2 sets, but you're getting 3. You're getting 1 set for absolutely nothing, which is great. So you're saving basically about £15 off the price. £29.97. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing the hat like this, she's the reason. There you go. So, you got Hello Sailor, you got It's Party Time with the Champagne Lady, and you've also got, where's the other one gone?
Dancing in the Rain.
Dancing in the Rain, there she is, with her umbrella as well. So they're the pin-up ladies of the 1950s, and I think you'll agree they are incredibly beautiful. They're stunning, they're fun, they're bringing back all sorts of memories, and thank you so much for all your emails as well, telling us what you can recall, or maybe what your family have said to you about the 50s era. We've only got a minute left on the show. Whatever you do, if you want them, or if you want to go for those matting and layering dies as well, they are buy one, get one free, basically, half price. They're on the website as well, hochanda.com. Have you got a favourite out of all of them?
I think Singing in the Rain.
I think mine's
because I like Marilyn Monroe, so I think it's, yeah, it's brilliant. And I love that card that Louise did. I think, you know, doing it into a movie theme, absolutely amazing. I love the concept of it.
Yeah, fab. Well, Janice will be here in about an hour's time with more, with Jodie, of course, and she's here with the price drop coming up fairly soon too. But remember, if you want to have a look at the website, everything's there for you. You can have fun, you can dress them up however you wish, all sorts of different coloured outfits. Yeah. Bit tongue-in-cheek, bit saucy maybe as well, but real fun, and you've loved them. That's the main thing. So whatever you do, give us a call. 01733 602 2000. I'm off for a few days. I'll be back on Monday next week. Janice will look after you with Jodie in an hour's time as well. Thanks for a laugh. From us.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. So yeah, Craft Price Drop is on the way. Lovely Janice is here in a second or two, followed by more fun with our Pin-Up One Day special. That's at 8 o'clock. And then Dizar Classiques for you at 9 o'clock tonight. I'll see you next Monday. Have a great rest of the week.